Hello, I'm BX Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. So this is the seed I've been using for speedrunning all week. You might be vaguely familiar with it, right? This is a seed that I have been, kind of practicing and trying to perfect a Minecraft run on, and we did pretty well. We got 15:07. Right now, the world record is just under 14 minutes, and it's a speed seed that we would love to try out tonight. But there was a new beta state, 1.16.0.59, and that new beta has removed the ruin portal right here. And no, this beta wasn't just targeting, this particular seed, although that would be kind of funny to imagine, right? No, what the beta did instead is, as you can see, looking at the change log over here, you can see what the beta did instead is the beta did a lot of changes to bring the Bedrock version, not only to fix it in general, but to bring it closer to the PC release. And you can see how one of the, one of those changes was ruin portals, have changed their loot tables, and also they will spawn less frequently, which means many seeds that used to have ruin portals no longer will have them anymore. There's some nice changes in here as well, like, hey, the Ender Dragon will no longer reset after leaving and returning to the fight area, so, the whole dying and having her recover health, that's nice that that's gone. Also, cats don't cats will not spawn too often, and a lot of other, key fixes that you might want to see. Like, one of my favorite ones is the dumbest one is, did you know furnaces didn't smelt gold ore for some reason for a long time? Stuff like that has been fixed as well. It's good to know. But today, what we have to do as a result is we have to find a seed for speedrunning because our one is dead. In fact, I honestly would go as far as to say it is potentially very likely. By the way, this is the same seed, same cave you might recognize and everything. It's very possible that we will never find a speedrunning seed that good again. I think that there is definitely one out there, but what are our odds of finding it? That's what we don't know until we find tonight. We need a seed which has all of the things that seed has, and potentially better, because we want to improve our time. We need to not only have that stronghold be near spawn, we have to not only have a crimson forest and access to a nether fortress nearby, like we had on this seed, but also we need easy access to gold. The reason, if you're curious what I'm saying with that, easy access to a nether fortress, basically, as well as having a stronghold near spawn, like this seed did kind of well, we also need to be able to, when we go to the nether, because again, boom, here's some obsidian, boom, here is a flint and steel. When we do actually go to the nether, like we're going to right now, once we actually get there, we need to have easy access to ender pearls and blaze rods, the two things that you need to get to the end, obviously. And the easiest way to get access to both those things is going to be something as simple as this. As you can see, wow, it's easy access to a nether fortress in a crimson forest. Both these things need to be easy access from a portal, and that portal is usually going to be placed in the stronghold for obvious reasons, but we're going here twice. And also, as well as that, there needs to be gold, because if you want to get ender pearls in the nether, you need to be able to give gold to the piglins to be able to trade with them. It's a whole big mess. It's a whole thing. And yeah, what we're going to do is we're going through those three things today. So I'm going to put that just over here. We'll keep that in the corner for now, so you know what we're getting. And now we can randomly open some seeds until we get it. It seems like a bad strategy, but right now, given the lack of seed searching tools on given the lack of seed searching tools we've got right here, it is actually the best method, and it's where all of the best seeds so far, all the speedrunning seeds have come from. The 1.14 speedrunning seed that I got the record with, that came from it. The record that I used for, or the one I got the 17 minutes, was it 17 or 18? I got one of those times using the warp forest method with, and now we need to find a good seed with this method. So every single time we load for seed, we type /locate stronghold, and if, like here, it's over 1,500 blocks away from spawn, we throw away the seed. If it's an interesting spawn anyway, if we spawn on the jungle island, that'd be something, but we just see a jungle island. Otherwise, this seed sucks. We ignore it, we load up another one. It's gonna be a whole great thing, and we're gonna be doing it in today's video. So, hello everyone, I'm BX Toycat. I definitely didn't have to do this stream for a second time because I leaked the stream key to the last one, and as a result, you can't. We used to have this super trustworthy chat, but again, when we're doing something big where a lot of people want to come over, there's gonna be some people here who have malicious intent, and that's fine. It's this funny thing about trust, right? The larger an audience gets, the fewer, the less you can trust the individual components of that audience. As a collective, the things we achieve are we air quotes, obviously. Just saying, it's either all you or all me. In most cases. Do yourself a favor and copy Chantal is great to your clipboard. I'm actually gonna see what's in my clipboard right now. But yeah, actually, I might put a fake one in there, just to play around the people who think that that's a thing. So, oh no, what's this? I've copy pasted the key. Oh no, don't use that key, friends. But no, yeah. So 193, load up creative, and let's do this. But yeah, so we need to do this. It's gonna be a whole great thing. It's a lot of fun. It bums me out because like, again, if you had mental trust, you'd be like, oh, we won't have to restart the stream, we won't have to like cycle things over. But you know, like, okay, this is how things be. Something bad's gonna happen very briefly, and that's just okay, I guess. So the nearest stronghold on this seed is 3,000 blocks away. We need a maximum of like 300, and even 300 would be kind of like close, and that seems weird, but it's what we have to roll around with. So that's what we're gonna do. So go into creative, go into show coordinates, turn this down because it just reduces the CPU. And let's do this. Now, what even is that?
Rabu buys newbies toy cat has dobbies.
Thank you, friend, question mark. So our nearest stronghold is 900 blocks away on this one. Actually, it's about 1,000. A little less because you go diagonally a little bit. But still, you can see, not worth loading into. And we just continuously load in and load in, load in, load in until we get it done. So 195 creative, obviously. And then we do this again. And then we press show coordinates. And then we do all of this. And we're ready to go. So I tried my pin as a seed. And it's the best seed ever. But I cannot share it, lol, says Angelan Benji Solanki. I mean, if you just said it was a 4-digit seed, like, that would be, like, catchy enough anyway. You know, let's try my pin as a Minecraft seed, everyone. Do you want to do that? Do you want to do that? The Bedrock code is round 2, 11:21. Yeah, I've seen the run from the guy, but it's not on the thingy yet. And if I say the record's 11 minutes, people will look at the leaderboard and say, no, Toy Cat, it's 13 minutes. So I wait till it's official because there's no point looking through, like, unofficial runs trying to find what's what when there is a leaderboard that we've been using as the source this whole time. It's much easier just to say, hey, when the leaderboard adds something, you can tell it's legit. And until that point, we recognize it until easier stuff. So again, another seed, nothing worth going for. Usually, it doesn't take this long to find a seed of a stronghold near spawn. It got added, it's on the board. Oh, that has changed since literally an hour ago when I went to go eat some pizza. So, oh, that's pretty cool. There we go. So there you can see, even if we had access to that same seed, getting 11 minutes is like the very edge of humanly possible. The fact that it happened whatsoever is crazy. Wait, let me go check, actually. I'll check it right now. Yeah, so it's 11 minutes right now. So now my first place time from yesterday is 4th place. I want that to be in perspective. 3 times in the last 24 hours has that time be... Oh, look at this. There's a giant portal near spawn, but the stronghold's 2,000 blocks. Again, I love this seed as an idea. Like, you got the ruin portal, you got... ruin portal and a... thingy. You got the 2 new structures from 1.15, 1.14, and 1.16 respectively. And then you get some gold blocks near this, right? Oh, apparently not. The only gold blocks up there. Well, you know, wouldn't work anyway. Doesn't matter if you get all the golden carrots in the world, as well as a gold hoe. It's still just not good enough. Unless you use this seed, you get a really good bit of... No, even then it's not good enough. Like, if you get a ruin portal which is almost done and it's at spawn, the stronghold distance sometimes doesn't count. And even then it's like, it probably still does. You just need some good luck with your other side of the portal. So, that is a cool looking ruin portal. Thank you, I agree. So, just arrived, says Ellie Desha. Hello, Ellie Desha. I can't see your name apparently, but hello, welcome to the live stream. Today,
I am so proud of your perseverance, son. Your internet mom has a meeting right now and will be experimenting to see if I can listen to you and the meeting at the same time. Here is your allowance.
Thank you so much. I do like the idea of being like, well, you know, it's an official meeting, sure, but otherwise we don't need to. My single player world seed would have been perfect speedrunning, but unfortunately when I just checked a blank version for coordinates, it is... And then it went away. Something's gone missing, I'm guessing, has changed. That sucks to hear, but it's cool how many people just have, like, a seed that they love that's like, oh yeah, this seed has all the things going for it. I like that about seeds and stuff. Something I think I might do at some point, like, if you have a Minecraft world you've started in the last, like something because I like seeds, obviously, and I feel like a logical extension to the Seed Sunday thing would be, what if we did, like... We checked out people's Minecraft survival worlds but then we also, like, looked at the seed they started with, assuming that it generated in the last version or 2 or whatever. Because I don't know, I find it beautiful to see, like, how people actually change their Minecraft worlds. Because most videos that focus on what people have done in Minecraft, it's pure creative or it's, like, using tools and edits and stuff. And I feel like what's actually obtainable to the people is not usually that. What most people want, what most people do is they load up a Minecraft seed and they play around with that. And that's what the beauty of Minecraft is. It's playing with what you already have and get, etc. Toycat, do you like string cheese? I think I'm addicted to string cheese. Like, it just tastes so good to me. Anytime I have an opportunity, like every time I buy them, because like sometimes it's like cheese strings, you know, 4 packs for £2 or something, and I'll be like, well, that's a good deal, and then I'll just eat them all. And it's not like, it's not that good, it's just like addicting, you know? It's just addicting. So again, cool that there's a ruin portal on this seed. Ruin portal seeds are fewer and further in between, but the distance to this one, even if it's a pretty okay one, it's not great. It's okay. And even though it has like a single piece of gold, 1 piece of gold is no bueno. No bueno indeed. So is there a straw? Make a straw out of a piece of string cheese. That sounds really good, actually. That sounds really good. Do you actually, if you're from America, do you have cheese strings over there? Are they called cheese strings? Because whenever someone says string cheese, I assume they're talking about cheese strings, which is our brand name thing. But like, is string cheese like a generic version, or is that like your brand for cheese string things? Love all the people watching at work. I'm definitely guilty of doing that, says Pygor. Honestly, you get paid to watch a Toycat stream. What's not to love about that? So this nearest stronghold is... okay, so it's called string cheese. It's generic, though. So what's the biggest brand of string cheese in America? What's the brand that if I'm like, oh, I've got some string cheese, what brand am I playing around with, you know? I need to know that, American friends. You gotta let me know as soon as you can. Okay, we got everything ready to go. Turn that down. Let's load in. I'm from England. I love cheese strings. I mean, thank you very much, Punji. I'm glad someone shares my guilty passion. Oh god, this is just going badly for us. So chat, if you have a seed you'd like to recommend, you can tip and throw it my way. And that way, if you're awfully wrong, it's like your waste rather than mine. But yeah, we might. This might be very bad for our odds of going places. You know, I feel like things. It might be. You know, like we're only 15 minutes into this. There was never a stream before this. Polio string cheese. Oh, okay. We're in a village this time. Please be a village with a stronghold below it. I need to turn on my coordinates. I don't think we're at those coordinates, but I pray that we... Spawning in a village with the stronghold below it, now that's a power move we can work with. That's not what's happened here. Makes me sad. Because again, spawning in a village with some blacksmiths also too, because we want some gold. That would be something we can really, really work with. I finished my 2nd year of college, but when I was in high school, I had robotics club meetings during Stream Thursday, and I watched through my meetings. Like... a physical meeting? Are you like watching it in your pocket? I want to know the answers here, Rosie Farah. People are going to have to tell me. Mine's from Polio. Polio sounds like it's a weird way of saying polio. Like, I'm not convinced this isn't a joke.
Whether you talk about cheese strings or G strings, I'll still support you. Also, cheese heads is the go-to string cheese I go to.
Cheese heads? Okay. I have heard of cheese heads. I don't know what from, but that's in my thing. Also, you know what? Cheese strings and G strings. You know, I'm just saying, a G string made out of cheese string. Why don't we make it happen, Internet? Can we crowdfund that? Can we make that happen? Actually, something I've been working on as a program, so I can have my computer open. Oh, so you'd be like... I like that a lot, Rosie. I like that a lot. Good job. That right there, that's the way that you want... You know, having commitments is important, but you know what? One of your commitments is hanging out on Thursdays and watching me load up random Minecraft seeds until we give up all of our sanity, which arguably has happened already, right? Boom. Okay, 205. What have we found today? No polio for me. I don't know if I ever had my polio vaccine. Like, I'm still a little mad to this day that, like, there was a form our parents had to fill out for us to get a vaccine. My mother wasn't even anti-vax. She was just, like, anti-filling out forms because she was busy. Or something like that. And so I never got a polio vaccine. And I'm kind of, like, relying on herd immunity at this point. Which, as we all know, is a crazy effective strategy. Sanity, what's that? A strange brand of string cheese. It's called cheese string in the real world, I tell you. Also, someone says a seed, but again, if you just say a seed without clarifying what's on there, I hate when people do that. They're like, here's a seed, and it's like, that is the... Imagine if I just said to you, like, someone's like, hey, I am looking for a really nice car, and you just yell, Toyota! And it's like, thanks. That's the vow. It's even worse than that because, like, at least you'd have heard something about Toyota. I'd be able to respond to that. Imagine if you just said in response. It's like, okay, thank you. I will put that in a corner now. Also, look, it goes into a roof forest. That's kind of quirky. Got a roof forest village going on here. Be nice if it went into a bullet mansion, but it doesn't, and it's worthless. We should get better at going through these. That was a really good analogy, though. No, because it's even worse, because at least Toyota is one of the major, what, like, I don't know, car brands, like 20 big brands in the world. At least you're recommending something I would have heard of, and I can be like, oh, a person recommends that. It'd be like if there were it'd be like if I said, hey, what YouTubers should I watch? No, wait. I wasn't even asking for recommendations about YouTube. I was like, I want to find gaming YouTubers. And someone yells out, you know, Cole Chisholm. And it's like, do I search that? Do they make gaming videos? Do I just have to trust your word for it that it's relevant without any other details? And it's like, no, get out of here, friend. Also, spawning near a Desert Temple is kind of cool. Spawning in this area is kind of cool. But the stronghold's 2,000 blocks away. So we throw it away. Try the seed, Darth Plagueis the Wise. You know, as fun of an idea as that sounds, I don't like that. Also, you don't follow recommendations. No, but you've got to say something about the seed, right? Like, because otherwise it's... A recommendation without details is just... I don't know. Like, I think that's good for movies. I actually think, like, just say, you'll like this movie because you like this other movie. Or you'll like this movie because it's very you or some dumb stuff. Give the tiniest link when... Oh, okay. Spawn next to a village. Spawn next to no ruin portals. Spawn next... Oh, actually, there is a ruin portal over there. In theory, and this is again, there's a blacksmith, there's lava on the way. This is very much a big asterisk attached theory. Is there a gold block here? No, there's not. It's very unlikely to go anywhere. But just so we can have some fun. In theory, right, so the nearest stronghold is at negative 1100, negative 300. So divide that by 8, and you get negative... you get negative 35, roughly. No, wait, negative 150, negative 35, I want to say. I'm probably doing the maths wrong. With, you know, ballpark figures. So if we got the flint that we needed, we made a portal here. If we end up in a nether fortress that has a crimson forest around it, then wrong type of forest, friends. But, oh, it's got a base up delta. But, okay, so then we go towards the coordinates I just mentioned. Negative 150, negative 35. As we head towards those, if we find, and we don't find, and we also don't find a ruin portal. If we had a ruin portal at those coordinates, or very close to them, you could justify it, but we don't, so we can't. Hey, Alcazar, Christmas in April, am I right? You know, you are in the last 2 hours of April. You know, this is a small thing that no one else cares about, but I'm going to tell you because my live stream, so thank you, by the way, Alcazar. I hope you enjoy. Actually, wait, chat. If you, Alcazar, she's one of the moderators. If you follow or just find her tweet on Twitter. You know what? Don't follow her. She doesn't deserve the follow, am I right? This is what you do when people buy you merch. Anyway, so, no, you can find her on Twitter with the same username. She's posted, like, an Animal Crossing code if you want to get that piece of merch in Minecraft. It's great. No, in Animal Crossing, sorry. Different game. Very distinct game. And I'm totally doing exactly that as we speak. And by as we speak, I mean before we speak. But you say as we speak and it sounds more urgent. Hey, Tokat, I love your streams, man. Hope you find a dope seed. Love from Seattle. Thank you very much, Harry Bazak. I might go crazy looking for a seed. That's an entire possibility. But these are the sacrifices you make sometimes. These are the sacrifices you make. For me, in 17 minutes, it'll be the 1st of May. 17 minutes. Oh, you live in +2, so that means you live in either Russia, Finland, or maybe like a Ukraine or something. But Olga Gzaumudi, okay, it's definitely a Ukraine or a Russia with a name like that. Happy almost 1st of May. How are things in your country of origin I am unsure of? You gotta tell me about it. My personal speedrun seed is that with a stronghold and a fortress, about 20 blocks from a fortress, and a warp forest. Upload videos, proof of concept about it. Oh, that's nice, man. Again, I don't want Warp Forest anymore. I feel like Crimson Forest, it's more RNG, but when the RNG works, it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. Like, I'll take Warp Forest as a backup if everything else is perfect, but otherwise it's just, you know, otherwise it's like a backup. It's not the primary at this point. So 2-1-1, I think. I'm losing track of how many seeds we're going for at this point. A lot of them, though. In Lebanon, it's almost 12 AM too, says Blue Slime MC. Oh, I didn't think that, like, oh yeah, the whole Middle East is in those sorts of time zones too. Man, the Middle East time zones always confuse me. Because, like, I picture them as being, like, down, and, like, that doesn't fit into, like, a time zone map in my head. You know, I don't know what I'm saying here. But, like, you know how North America and Europe, they're, like, on roughly the same latitude? No, longitude. They're, like, across from each other. So you're just like, oh, yeah, they're, like, 6 hours that way. The Middle East is, like, far, but you go down and not much. Well, you know, I'm dumb. These words I'm saying don't make sense to anyone. So instead, how's the weather, eh? There we go. There's our universal point of back on the same paginess. How's the weather in your area? It rained today. That never happens in the UK, I assure you. Also, Elaine Cummins, hi, good luck. Why do you play Bedrock? Because I used to play Xbox Edition, and Xbox Edition got, like, shoved into Bedrock. Potentially against its consent. You know, we won't talk about that side of things, but what we'll say is that the thing I started to appreciate about Bedrock, because when it was Pocket Edition, it was this weird, wacky version of the game. But they've been taking that weird, wacky version of the game and making it more and more stable. And we get closer and closer all the time. And that's kind of nice in my opinion. So what is your Let's Play seed? It's everything. If we type the words everything in here, we'd get my Let's Play seed. But we don't want to type that in. So we won't. We're typing in random stuff. And we're going. So, my mum broke her arm last week, says hello, Earthlings. Man, the weather must be real bad if your mother broke her arm in response to it. If it wasn't weather related, then boy, are you misreading the room right now. I'm just kidding. I'll be like, wow, so selfish telling us about your mother with a broken arm. You know, I'm just saying, think about it, right? Broken arms. If you had to break one extremity in your body, like your head, your arms, or your legs, you'd pick your arms every time. I think anyway. I mean, like, a broken leg means you can stay at home. Like, if you're actually reliant on yourself to make your way through this world, you'd pick an arm. And if you're reliant on others, or if you have others that can cover for you, at least, you pick a leg, because then it's an excuse for them to cover for you, right? Hi, Dad. Was supposed to do school, but I saw you alive, says Derek Morrow. You know, that right there is high quality, living your life to the fullest. So we got a chest, and we got a ruin portal at spawn on an island. I actually love this as a seed, potentially anyway. Like, there's something nice about this spawn. Because it should be underwater, but because it just latched onto the corner here, it's not. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and scoop up some obsidian. We're going to make this actually proper. And we're going to go to the nether, just in case, you know? Because I kind of like the idea of an island spawn. I just need to know. What's in the nether, friends? Breaking my nom-dom arm was much easier than breaking both my ankles. You've broken too much in your life, Chantal, it sounds like. I can't imagine not being able to walk properly. I'd riot. Good luck rioting with no legs. Yeah, no, I like walking because I like being vaguely... Oh, God, this seed is nothing on every direction. Okay, well, there goes our dreams at a seed. Wait, okay, wait. So we need to go to negative 75, negative... No, wait, plus 75, negative 100. So we're at plus 75... Wait, negative 100 is over here. And plus 75 is over here somewhere. So at this point right here... Oh, God, yeah. This is where the stronghold would be. Very loosely if we opened a portal. This is a bad nether. This is like old school Minecraft nether. Like, everything about this. This is interesting, you know? Don't know who this seed is for. Well, I do know it's for someone. By the way, look at the performance increase when you go to the nether and back. Like, actually going to the nether takes some time still. Look at the speed that you can go from the nether to the overworld end. Look at that speed. I am speed, you could say. Incorrectly, because you cannot be speed. That is a function of the universe. But anyway, so what we've got going on here is a nice seed that I'm going to store in the bank. Going to come back to this one later. We're going to quickly go ahead and go 213, star. My worst injury in my whole life is a sprained ankle. Yeah, I don't think the worst injury I've ever had is like I got my head hit by a rock. Like once me and my friends were throwing rocks like across a park. We're talking like 50 meters or something. And against all odds, one of the rocks like whacked me in the head. Like super brutally too. And that like I think like I had a headache for a bit and I was like, well, that's not good. I don't want to be hit. Like again, it was such a dumb thing because it's like, why were we throwing rocks in the first place? Like if we didn't intend to hit each other, and if we did intend to hit each other, I guess not in the face because like pro tip, getting hit in the face hurts worse than anywhere else in the body. You don't realize until it happens, and you're like, oh yeah. Turns out our heads are more sensitive. This is why you break an arm and not your head, by the way. By the way, thank you very much to you boy, to Cat. I think the Crimson Forest is, and then they said something. It's got to reload. Is more orangey. I mean, that's why I changed my text to be slightly orange there, just as like, well, it's kind of like a red forest. It's kind of like a, but you know, if you want to believe that, that's fine. So yeah, thank you very much anyway, to Cat. It is appreciated. How's everyone? I broke both arms at the same time playing The Floor is Lava. I don't believe these stories really happened. Like, don't get me wrong, it definitely did. But also it's like, how did you do that to yourself? Because I definitely spent a long time doing stupid things. Like, my whole life has been spent doing stupid things and not breaking things. So when people break things, it's like, are you brittle or was I lucky? One of those two things has to be true. And you know how it is with believing the truth. Okay, this is not a single seed of a close stronghold so far. And we've gone through 25 now. But we just keep loading up. Because bear in mind, that's just criteria 1 we're looking for. That's just criteria 1. We're gonna get better at loading up seeds. We're just gonna get real fast. It's gonna be great. Load it up. Nowhere near spawn. Let's go again. If we turn the this simulation distance down to like minimum, then in theory, this is my good theory right here. In theory, the world should load up faster. Don't know if that's true. Not convinced it is right now, actually. So the nearest stronghold, 1,000 blocks away. Boom. Do you ever delete your worlds? No, that's why I've got 507 now. Please talk an American accent. I'm curious, says Meg Ruzi. Every now and then someone asks me to do this, and then everyone just goes, that's not American. I can't do American correctly. I'm sorry. I want to. I'm trying my best, but I'm just not there yet. Greg Juice Horror, search seeds normally is great, and imagine searching the Will Smith texture pack. The Will Smith texture pack gives me huge copyright concerns. That's why we don't do it for any non-financial direct incentives. But howdy, y'all. I'm American Cat, and how come you're searching for a new seed, says John Winchell. Well, you see, John Winchell, the reason I'm searching for a new seed is cause the Bedrock Beta 1.16.0.9 came out, and what it did is it ruined my speedrunning seed. There needs to be more orange on this. You know, let's do it. For luck, friends. For luck. Thank you. I try my best. Someone says that's racist. Thank you very much, friends. I'm glad you see the world through the correct lens. Stop. Did I break you, chat? Did I break you of my American accent? The thing is, like, people from New York they just say the same words as normal people. They're like, yark. Okay, wait. This is close-ish. I think that is the... So this is the closest village to spawn. It's slightly closer than the previous seed. There's no ruined portal around, but we can deal with the gold later, potentially. Also, thank you very much to Shano. I appreciate you. Oh no, Emily Fellows. Once my father was drunk in our camp and lighting of fireworks. One almost hit me, and I've had a mild fear ever since. Anyway, here's my attacks. Yeah, I guess you don't realize something's like really a danger until it happens to someone you know, or it almost happens to you. Like if it almost happens to someone you know, it's not a real thing. And if it happens to someone you barely know, you're like, yeah, whatever. But once it happens, you're like, oh yeah, this is why we care about it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go find the stronghold, and we're gonna pray. Actually, we're gonna look at the nearest ruin portal. Because we could also find buried treasure if we're near an ocean, but we're not. So that nearest ruin portal is nowhere nearby. But again, if everything else is perfect, we can work within those bounds. Oh wow, look at this. Right into the stronghold. Enderman right here. The chest loot is guaranteed as well. So if this has enough eyes also, that could be useful for a different type of speedrun. If it has like, imagine if this has like 8 eyes. Because the most we've ever found on Bedrock is 5 right now. I don't think a 6-eye seed has been... Oh, actually, no, 6 eyes. I think we got that 1 seed of 6, right? More than 6 has never been consistently found. Well, I don't think there's any seed that's like publicly out there. I'm sure one guy's loaded up a seed with 7 eyes and he doesn't know it's significant. Can you make a communist world again? I enjoyed it, says Elaine Cummins. Yeah, a lot of people enjoyed the... And they're like, yeah, you should do that again so you can. It's like, I want to do it different, you know, not just like, oh yeah, it's the communist thing again. Like, I feel like, I don't know what the difference would be, but I want it to be like, We're gonna have fun with it this time, you know. We're gonna have some more fun with it. First Toycat tax. Here's a tip. Sub to Toycat says the Yan man. Also, I agree. You know, wait, I get it because it's a tip. He's giving me not only some Toycat tax, but also a tip. Someone says spectator mode. It's not a thing on Bedrock. I know it sucks. It's cool. The fact that a lot of people suggest that, like, a part of me's annoyed, and a part of me's like, okay. It means a lot of people watch who don't know, who aren't here because they play Bedrock, and that's kind of nice, I guess. Oh, look at this. This is very cool. This is very cool. So that is a free way to get a bucket, I guess. Sometimes. Then over here we've got, you know, let's just find this room. We'll find it eventually. You just gotta keep on looking around and not covering the same ground twice. The way you do that is you kind of treat it like you keep taking left turns till you can't take left turns, and then you take more left turns. We'll say this one now. Except we went down there already, right? Yep, and it led to nowhere. And once you've gone down all the branching paths that you can go down, that's where you can work out the ones that you can't. Okay, we can't go through that. And also it's going to break through some walls randomly, which is ruining the whole point of what we're doing, but whatever, that's fine. So this whole branch is dead. This whole branch we haven't explored fully yet, actually. Need to check it all out. And eventually you explore the whole stronghold, which is good for having knowledge of a thing. Although I think today, you can place a block in the middle of the hall and you'll know it's a dead dud too. Yeah, it's a good way to remind yourself that you've already been somewhere, so you don't do stuff like this multiple times, like we totally have. But yeah, I need to like limit my time I spend just goofing off through here. So what we'll do is we'll just go to the Nether first, and we'll deal with this later, because we want to maximize our time spent like focusing on a good seed. And the Nether location is going to be the same regardless of where in the stronghold you do it. Like, it'll be off by a few blocks at most. But if you're 100 blocks away from a Crimson Forest and a fortress, it doesn't matter regardless. So right here, oh, I see it. There's a ruin portal right over here. So locate. Actually, it might not be it. It might not be a ruin portal. I thought this was a ruin portal because it was next to magma, but it might not be. Okay, we're below the lava, which is always a bad thing. But the nearest Nether fortress is only 100 blocks away. Okay, this seed is almost certainly worthless, but 176 minus 128. So go this way and this way. Yeah, it's not too far, and then there is, in fact... Yeah, but I think going on... But the fact that there's no land here means you almost always spawn below the lava. Means it's pretty worthless. And that's before we consider the fact that there's a lack of gold here. So this is dead. Also, thank you, Siege, Stronghold / Zombie Village at... Okay, where is the stronghold near the spawn? You gotta say it's near spawn. If you say there's a stronghold... A lot of people genuinely... Okay, this is an insult to you. This is an insult to the people who send me seeds every week. Because a lot of people just think, oh, my Minecraft seed's so cool, I'll send it to Toycat. And he's like, Toycat, it has a stronghold. And it's like... Can you believe the stronghold's only 1,000 blocks away? Yes. Yes, I can. Because it's fine, like, people don't know that, but it's like, that's why you've got to clarify. Give me the details, you know? Because I'll load it up. Again, I'll trust your tip. But also, it's going to be fine. Also, work is letting me leave later. Nice. Are you implying they don't let you leave on other days? Is that what you're saying, Alcazar? That sounds like a pretty serious workplace violation, if you ask me. Try the seed. Robot has a very close village with seed under it. If you don't... Give me a seed in number form, or I won't trust you. Because if you say in words, like if I type in robot, it turns into numbers anyway. But, you know what? We trust this one random chatter right there. Just to prove why we don't trust random chatters. Right here, let me prove a point. Because we're going to go with Marina Drillin's seed in a second. Because there's a chance that they're correct. But most of the time people are like, oh yeah, say something. There's a chance they're right. I want them to be right. But instead, oh wait, what we got to do is it's not. Robert. Because what we do instead is we load it up and it's like, oh yeah, so let's type /locate. And then let's go to stronghold. And it's 1,100 blocks away. And that's why you don't trust random chats. If you have a seed you need me to see, please tip or whatever. Or get someone to confirm. And do so, because that's the, you know, once you put some money on the line, all of a sudden people get a lot more honest. Is my, that's my observation. It's almost as if you can say anything you want on the internet with no consequences, and it's almost as if that's what people do literally all the time. So this is Marina Drilling Seed. They reckon there is a stronghold and a zombie village. A zombie village is actually awful for us. We need a village to trade with. I realize we should mention that as a requirement, but usually you get a village above things anyway, so it's fine. We don't need to talk about it too much. So what do we find around here? We've got... Oh, we got a stronghold. Too far away from spawn to be worthwhile. It goes through a mesa. No, it's not through a mesa. If it at least was... Okay, wait. So we go through an abandoned mineshaft mesa. There are some chests, but like... It's too far away to be worthwhile. Thank you, though, Marina Drilling. Thank you very much. It's at least close-ish. It's only 500 blocks away from spawn. But for me right now... That's a bit too much, I'm going to go ahead and say. I don't know, actually, if there was a ruined portal... There's a desert... There's a lot of loot for free. If this was a regular village, I could maybe see it. If the village also had a thing with it, but it doesn't, so we leave it away. Seed 51388. Is that boobies upside down? It totally is. Also, this is not working out very well. One of my co-workers has a thick Scottish brogue, so I have to mute you so I can focus when he talks. You know, I love the commitment to watching the stream. That even though like there's someone with the thickest accent, you're like, okay, gonna make it work. You know what, Anthony Willis? I know that it's a joke, but we're gonna go over it anyway. Who knows? Maybe it works out for us. Maybe it works out. Maybe that's just that you were being funny when you loaded it up. Well, at least this way, we've got a downside. Whew, hilarious. Hey, Alina, it is hilarious. This is funny. Boobs are funny because they're like a thing that exists, but a thing that are, you know, they're there. Oh, okay, there's a ruined portal. Kind of near spot. This is the worst ruined portal I think I've ever seen. I think it's just 3 blocks, right? And one of them's a ruined, one of them's a crying obsidian anyway. You know, even if you got all 6 obsidian from a chest, which has happened to me once, it does have to be mentioned. Even with all 6 obsidian from a chest, even then, it's still not enough to go to the nether with. You'd still have to do some other stuff. Although the lava pit helps you go there, I guess. 5th tip in 5 streams, random queue. Do you like Kingsman? First one. Thank you very much, Reverend. I watched only the most recent Kingsman, and I guess I liked it. Okay, let's go for 223. I believe in it. Something's got a great seed, but it's for Java. If you give a seed that has more than 10 digits, I'll know it's for Java. So we're gonna kind of trust that. Let's type in my pin number, and let's see if that's a good idea. So let's see, chat. Is Toycat's pin in fact a great Minecraft seed? Now I have to keep my cards extra secure so you don't steal them, of course. But maybe as a result, what we get is that, you know, if this doesn't work out for me, then I don't know what will. Chat, did it work? Oh, it's 800 blocks away from a stronghold. I gave away my pin for nothing. Wait, what if we try that again? What if we try the same one, but in reverse? Okay, we got this. So we do minus 893. You know, those numbers. Like, I'm probably just making them up, right? I mean, why would a streamer just give out his pin on the internet? No one knows for sure. So therefore, it's probably a goof. It's funny. It's funny stuff. Also, yeah, I've only watched the newest Kingdoms because it was on a movie. It was on a plane. Sorry, it was a movie on a plane. Oh, look at this desert temple, and within 300 blocks there is a village. Chat, I think. Oh no, it's the wrong way for the village. The village is that way. The desert temple's that way. Oh, there's 2 desert temples near spawn and a mesa. And is there a 3rd one on the way to that village? There is. 3 desert temples might be my source of gold. There's a 4th one all the way over there, but that's not worth going for. We're going to also check for a ruined portal, therefore. Okay, so 7, 12, 40. Can't use that. Yeah, so... buried treasure? No, not here. But yeah, a lot of desert temples. Very fast. That's nice. And a jungle... Not that we can use that. Oh, look at this. Okay, I know. I definitely have seen it, but like, I love this village house. It's big, it's majestic, it's beautiful. So if there's a Fletcher already in this village, that also saves me some time. Is there already a Fletcher in the village? Where are you, Mr. Fletcher? Do you exist? That is the question. Or at the very least, a fletching table. I don't actually know what the fletching villager house looks like. I should look into it. I bet there is a fletching villager house. I just have never seen what it looks like. So we're going to look around till we find a... No, I guess so we have to still get gravel ourselves on this. That's a thing. You pass a portal in the forest. I don't know why I'm going back and checking. I don't know why. It's like, I must not have. I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you tricked me there, but you know what? Good job. It's like the mic muted thing. I watched a stream earlier. Every now and then I watch like other Minecraft streams to see what they do. Most of them are like, you know, basically like softcore pornography for children in Minecraft. It's horrific that that's a thing on YouTube. There's a ruined portal in the woods. Oh, wow. Okay, no, it wasn't a lie. It wasn't a lie. Oops. Oh, now I can't make my great point about... Oh, and there's 2 gold. Chat. Gold and gold, which is 18. It's still less than ideal. But again, we can get good stuff in here. And in theory, again, is there obsidian down there? There is, but we're missing 2 bits of this. Okay, chat, I'm seeing this now. I'm seeing this now. I bet your mother's maiden name followed by the street where you grew up would be the perfect seed, but we'll never know unless we try. You know what, Alina Khan, you've convinced me. We're doing it. We're doing it, damn it. Okay, so is there a fortress nearby here? If not, a really good seed goes to waste. Damn it. Oh, it's such a cool seed otherwise. I like this.
Fletching villager house is low and wide with a small tower attached that leads to nowhere.
Low and wide with a small tower attached. I don't think it's any of these, but I feel like I recall that house. I feel like I've mentally seen that, but I don't know where or when. Okay, so this seed meets the nether things, and okay, Sarah Burke, you've piqued my interest. If anyone wants to try out and find seeds, you've got to have the newest beta, 1.16.0.59, and you've got to find those 3 things. If you can find them, I will check out your seed. I'd love that. So look at your middle and last name would be a good seed. So you're saying my seed should be Andrews. Okay, well, you know, if you think it's going to work out, no, what we'll type instead is this. Nope, wrong seed. At least it wasn't the string key. That's something nice. Seed is negative. Oh god, why can't I get it? Why isn't it letting me copy paste your thing? Okay, so the seed is... God damn, I'm trying so hard to copy paste it. Like, for some reason, it literally doesn't want me to. There's something horrifically broken with Streamlabs, where it's not letting me... It's not like... Okay, we'll just copy paste the whole thing. I want to remove the rest of it. Damn it! See... Ah! Okay, Streamlabs is giving me issues. It's not letting me copy paste your seed, so we're just going to manually type it. -15951902339. And there we go. Oh, damn, I didn't type! Ah! Die. I hate when you do something, like, painful, and then you realize you just have to do it again. Oh, I wanna be... I'm dead. I'm dead. It's over for me now. I don't wanna live anymore. So 15. Okay, that's 4. That's 8. That's 10. That is in fact a valid bedrock seed. Okay, we got this now. We got this. 2, 2, 4. Thank you, piano player. You did the thing where you said a seed without saying anything about it, but I guess I'll give it a whirl. Stronghold on a village by Mesa equals easy gold by ruin portal with fortress and crimson forest an okay distance away. You gotta tell me, Mr. Prototype. So is this the right seed? It looks like it is. Did we mistype something? We'll find out if the fortress is... Oh, that's the wrong thing. We did that wrong as well. If we find out if the stronghold is nearby. Okay, so the stronghold is only 200 blocks away. And it's also got a blacksmith. What does the Fletcher's house look like? Should we just, like, remember this? I'm going to Google this, actually. Minecraft Fletcher's house. Fletcher's house. I'm gonna look up one. I'm gonna look up what one looks like, because this is essential knowledge at this point. Okay, so I think the Fletcher's house is the. It's got like a little ledge on one side. It looks like. Okay, I've seen an inside picture of it. Hey, thank you, Grape Juice Horror Seed 86759. You gotta. It's fine. Thank you. So this is right here, a brewing stand thing. So we get some armor from that, which is cool. Is this a fletching house? No, it's not. It's just a big and normal house, but it has emeralds in. So that saves me a huge amount of effort, potentially. Sometimes, at least. And we got this over there. Nice. Okay, so there's potentially emeralds lying around here. And there's potentially easy access to this stronghold. Because I see a ravine here. Actually, I don't see a ravine. I imagined a ravine. It was a river. Have some meowny cat toys, says Casey Johnson. Thank you so much, Casey. I hope you're having a great day today. And if you're not having a great day, I hope that the people who made it not a great day die in a house fire tonight. There you go. There's my contribution to your evening. So yeah, we're just going to dig down. Oh wait, I think we got an end portal location. So Cat, try your address. Okay, so we're going to type in 43 Wallaby Way, if that's what you insist. So 656 minus 112. 656 112. I assume is the end portal, not just the stronghold. Let's see if that works. Oh, yep, there we go. I saw it in the... There we go, that's nice. So there's no eyes in there, so we have to get 2 extra blaze rods compared to before. But it might be worthwhile if the nether is great enough, because it meets the nether requirements. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Let's believe. Whew. What's the Crimson Forest needed for? It's piglin trading. We need to trade with piglins, and piglins spawn most in those forests. Have some meowny cat toy. Also, wait, minus 9 since the seed I mentioned earlier. Oh, right. It all makes sense now. Oh, we spawned next to a piglin bastion. It's not a fortress, but...
Have some meowny cat toy.
Thank you so much for the meowny. This is the fastest seed for getting to netherite, I would say. Because you just gotta, like, go into this thing as fast as you can. What's that? You're in there already. Oh, I actually don't know. I don't know which type of structure this is, but clearly it's not the one I assumed. So we got through here, maybe? Man, this is a big piglin fortress. This is a big one. Okay, so it is in fact the ones with the loot. Have they changed the loot though? Let's find out. Do you get diamond armor or netherite? You get netherite still. They haven't fixed that. So all we have to do is like work out where in these walls you have to mine through. Right over there seems to do. Oh, and here we go. We're at a Crimson Forest. Where is the fortress? It's 224 minus 208. So let's see from where we spawned in, because I'm a little lost, truth be told. So we have to go from here about 200 blocks this way. Is it 200? Yeah, we have to go 200 blocks to the nearest nether fortress. Like, it's cool enough. Now, the walk there kills it, I feel like. Plus, we're going, like, this way 200... Oh, wait, this way 200 blocks. I don't know if it has the nether requirements. I feel like it's close-ish to both those things. I don't know if it is for sure, though. It said it changed on the changelog, says Ezra Morgan. I mean, what Minecraft says and what Minecraft does are sometimes different things, is what I have learned. But guess who can still get some netherite leggings? Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, Toy Cat. So yeah, this seed is potentially a good race to netherite or whatever. Like, I see the value in that still. But as far as is it the best seed for a speedrunner Minecraft, it's got a really promising start, but not a promising end. But yeah, I feel like, okay, wait. I want to just, like, mentally go over this now, just for some fun. Remember, the fortress is a little further than perfect. Oh, the fortress is what, in my head, you're like, the fortress is kind of far. I heard the stronghold was kind of far, because I'm an idiot, and I don't read messages correctly. Let's see how fast, therefore. If we don't use that, we use a lava pit on the surface somewhere. So we don't get any help from free chests, but what we do get is a super close piglin bastion. So we spawn somewhere over here. Where's the nearest lava pit? If there's not a near lava pit, then I guess it's done. Okay, well that sucks. That almost was like a super good netherite speedrunning seed. That'd be kind of nice, right? That'd be kind of fun, quirky. Thank you, Lynn Cummins. Warsmith seed. So what we're gonna try out next is we're gonna try out minus 594 for the seed with a stronghold under a village by a mesa and a Crimson Forest an okay distance away. Again, the problem with okay distance is it could mean a lot of things. But we're going to believe. Chat, let's all believe together. Random number generator. Try your phone number. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's try my phone number, chat. I'm drunk and I've just been paid. Here's my Toy Cat tax plus VAT. Terms and conditions apply. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think I am actually with this one. when you buy a super chat for YouTube, I think they genuinely do have to take 20%. Oh! Almost spilled water all over my Xbox. Let's move that a little bit. I think they generally do pay VAT. I feel like it. I feel like that's not mistaken. I know you pay VAT on like mine coins and dumb stuff like that. So we go 500 blocks this way, 200 blocks that way. It's a cool enough spawn because of the mesa. It'd be pretty, but 700 blocks just isn't going to work. Also, thank you so much, Fraser Pocock. And the terms and conditions do in fact apply on every Toy Cat tax. Because now you've acknowledged that it's valid taxation, you have to keep paying it. Fun fact, this is why a lot of countries like don't accept certain countries' passports. Because if you acknowledge a passport, you have to acknowledge the country, and there's a whole diplomatic weight that comes with that. So when you want to cross a border, but it's not a real border, you just like check travel documents for That's why they call them like travel documents, because it's like, give me your documents that you use to go places, which is always a passport, but we don't recognize some of those things as passports. But we will let you into our country of them. That's like most countries' position on like Taiwanese passports. They're not real passports because they're not issued by a real government in their heads, but they are very much a real passport. So yeah, it sucks about this seed. Thank you very much anyway, though, my friend. I wish it was good enough, but just like that long of a walk, it's never gonna be world record defining. We're gonna try Grape Juice Horrors seed right here. We're gonna load it up. Okay, we got this. But yeah, I feel like being drunk on a Thursday is a good sign or a bad sign. Either it's something quarantine or something, not that. So I just copy pasted the seed and it just went all the way up there. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Okay, we're good. Was crafting changed in the beta for Xbox? You have to double click a craft versus clicking once. It's probably a bug if it's like super annoying, I imagine. There's a lot of weird bugs that come with these. Oh lord, never mind, Grape Juice Horror. Thank you for that. Wait, was that correct? Oh no, we've got the non-negative version. We erased the negative. Okay, my bad. Hey, Silica! New merch when? Okay, so thank you so much for buying the Toy Cat for British for Nordic shirt. Again, I got a lot of really dumb things designed, and that's one of my favorites. But I have a special. So I've said this before, but like when YouTubers do merch, they're always like, it's limited time, but it's not really. I'm working on not a piece of merch, but like a piece of memorabilia or something. I want to make like a cool thing that's going to exist once. There's going to be one run. It's going to last for a week or whatever. And it's going to be like a limited time item that says, yeah, I was watching the channel at this time. I sneakily showed it off in a video recently. I won't show what it is. But like, I'm just making a thing. It's a lot of effort to make. It's got like some dumb in-jokes put in there. And it's going to exist once and only once. And I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, so this is a good seed. So we go to negative. Okay, so there's a ruin portal right there with, I think, the 3 gold blocks. No, with 2 gold blocks. One's all the way up there, but that's fine. Jenny, I got your number. That is very confusing. Oh, right, is that 8, 5, 6, 7, 5, 3? Is that a song? Maybe. I missed it again. Anyway, we got a good seed this time. So it's got this, and then we have to just go 600 blocks to the stronghold from this. So we have to really go straight towards the stronghold. Unless we use this as our... No, that's not going to work. Maybe it does, actually. Wait, just let's believe. Let's believe in ourselves real quickly. So if we do go into the nether here... 8, 6, 7, 5, 3. I never know. I don't know that song. I wish I could laugh and be like, haha, yes, reference. But I don't, so instead I go. IBX Toy Cat the card game. Oh, I wanted to make a card game forever. I've had this plan. Like, I obviously am not following through on it, but like, I love card games, and I used to be really good at like making dumb ones that would be like vaguely playable. Like and it's a thing. I like making like physical games. It's a fun thing in my opinion. Okay, so this seed in theory could also be good for a speedrun off Netherite. Where is the nearest fortress though? Locate. Oh god, what happened? Okay. Locate fortress. It's at 384 minus 128, which does, conveniently enough, line up with those stronghold coordinates. Minus 128. And is it in a Crimson Forest? Because if it is, maybe we've got something. Oh, was persuaded, says Sarah Burke. So thank you so much, Fraser Pocock. So seriously, what is the meaning of life? Are you indeed Frosty the Panda? The rumor is true. And try the seed 2-5. You gotta tell me about the seed, friend. You gotta tell me why. Is it good for this reason or is it good for sentimental reasons? Good luck finding a seed. I have your streams. Thank you, friend. I am gonna try my best. I want to believe it's gonna be a thing. No, I really think like the meaning of life. This is such a dumb answer because it's a non-answer, but I think the genuine answer to life, like why is it, etc., etc., is just we as like there is no objective meaning to anything. We as humans, it's cool because we're the first animal that can actually think. Why do we need to exist? We have enough free resources across our collective society that we don't need to think solely about how we're going to survive. Like, even if you're, like, on a pretty low income, like, even if you're the bottom 1% in a rich country, your food needs are regularly met. And if they're not, there are still, we have places but that's sorted. The fact that our pondering about the meaning of life is a thing we can do is like an amazing accomplishment to the fact that we are the first species that chooses what we do for ourselves. We don't follow the mindless drone of everyone else. We don't have to be a cog in the machine unless we want to be a cog in the machine. We don't have to follow the dreams and the desires of everyone else unless you want to. Obviously, it's considered good to do so, but everything you do is entirely optional, and that is something that is not said about everyone and everything. The hierarchy of needs. Exactly, right? If you think about the hierarchy of needs, it's like it's a thing they show in a lot of psychology as well as business. Like, I didn't know that people learned about it in psychology, but I learned about it in business. So, the thing about the hierarchies, it shows that like, your most basic needs for like safety, security, and food and water are met all the time. Free water just comes out of your taps. Have you ever tried? You ever realized that like this tasty, delightful drink just comes straight out of your taps? I've realized that. Also, hey Cat, love your videos, been watching for years. Also, I don't get why people are mean to you. You're clever and sweet. Thank you for acknowledging my existence. It means a lot. Thank you very much, Mother Russia. No, I really think that like people don't hate me. They hate the fact that someone would like me, which is it sounds dumb. It sounds self-centered, but it's like as you get let's say like large as more and more people know who you are, more and more people wonder why other people know who you are. Like most celebrities that you hate, you don't hate the celebrity, you hate the fact that so many people like that celebrity. The Kardashians aren't bad people, right? But the fact that they've enthralled millions despite not having any marketable talents is what people hate about them. But if you remove the millions of people, they're not hated so much. It's just this fact that like when you get a culture, you get a counterculture, right? And that even applies to super tiny YouTubers like myself. I'm making a card game called Pitch It. 2 people deal actors, genres, and weird film trope cards. They both pitch the movie, and then the best wins. I actually, I feel like that's a fun concept for a game. I'd love to know about the world of independent card game making, because like it sounds like it's based on the fact that you can tell me you're not part of a big company. It seems like. I wonder like how that goes. Like, how do you market a card game that's unrelated? Because most people when they buy games, they buy like the ones they know. So like this is kind of fun. How do you find people who are willing to check out a new card game? But yeah, I'd love to know about the business sometime. Send me all the details if you want to show me the scoop, the inside baseball of the card making world. 7375 free is a great seed. Thank you very much for your suggestion, friend. But yeah, we drink your water, everyone. I agree, everyone. Drink your water. Think about how it's free, and think about how some people are dehydrated. You have an unlimited source of water. It's this easy. I'm hydrated for a few hours now. That's really cool, right? That's really cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna load up a new seed, and we're gonna say, by the way, thank you, everyone watching right now, even non-super chatters. Thank you for showing up. Even if you dislike me a little bit because you think, why does everyone like him? That's cool, Like I agree. Why does everyone like me? What do I do of value? I mean, I'm literally pouring Coke into a jar of sun-dried tomatoes right here. This isn't what normal human behaviors is. By the way, look how big my hands are. This is how big a can of Coke is. This is how big my hands are.
But can we really be sure that we are the only or even the first species to ask about the meaning of life? There may be other species who do that or ones already extinct.
So, pretty much every, like, fantasy universe that I like has at some point in that universe, like, a little... has, like, pretty much every fantasy universe has a race that existed before all the other ones. There's something called, like, the Fermi paradox that basically suggests, like... no, that's true, this is the opposite one of that. But, like, if you know, like, if there's an infinite universe, or at least a endlessly expanding universe, so big that it might as well be infinite, it would be weird that somewhere out there, life hadn't developed before here on Earth. And if you assume that that's true, it's like... So if life has developed out there somewhere, and it's had, like, potentially billions of years head start, it probably is much greater than us. And one of the depressing conclusions is, like, either there is no life out there in the galaxy, or it's so minor that it will never, we'll never interact with it, or it's so big that it already knows we exist, and it's waiting for us to, like, get to a certain state. Because, there's, try a credit card number, then try the number on the back. Oh yeah, you gotta add the 3 numbers on the back, of course. That would be silly to miss those one out. But, if you assume that there is, some life somewhere, and if you think about our reaction, like, right, because if we get big enough one day and we start finding life, some of that life is a threat to us. Because when you find a whole nother civilization you have come into contact with, not all of that civilization is going to be, not all of that civilization is going to be, all of the civilizations are going to be friendly. Some of those will try to take you on. So what you do is you, okay, everyone's saying 75753, we'll do it. We're going to roll with it, okay? We're going to believe. Chat, you've got me going here. But, yeah, like, not all of that life is going to be, not all of that life is going to be particularly, like, able to take you down. So, and like, eliminating all the life in the universe is a lot of effort. So you wait till they get to a certain level, and then you get rid of them. You snuff them out. Because it's not worth wiping out all life in the galaxy, because most life will wipe itself out. And that's one of the, like, depressing, scary conclusions to me is, like, if either there's nothing out there, or it's insignificant, or it is out there, and it knows we exist, it just doesn't care about us yet. And the yet is the bit that scares me. The yet is the bit that scares me. Humans are the only species to ask, we know the capacity to ask questions, even chimps that speak know that. Oh yeah, I wanna throw that out there and say, like, as far as, like, how do we know dinosaurs didn't think things? It's because even the human capacity to think and feel, the Drake equation. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. I would love to write sci-fi about, like, big expansive universes. I do it badly, but I think I liked it. That seed was trash, says Scooby Snacks. Thank you, Scooby Snacks. We're the first, a lot of people think, like, oh yeah, your entire life, you've had conscious thought, right? You can think not only about things, you can see what's in front of you, in this case, a Minecraft stream with some text up there and an orange square back there and some you can see that and you can think about it. And then you can not only think about the things you're seeing, you can think about things in your head. You can think about a thing you saw yesterday, or you can you can think about things that bring you joy if you want. But the fact that you have the ability to think for yourself on all of those things is, like, it's something that seems obvious to you as a thing. But as best we know, we're the only species that do that on a mass level. And even if you look at how long we've been able to speak, let alone being able to have those concepts, etc., it is so shockingly recent. Like, there's so many estimates on this, but we can say definitively 1 million years ago, so 1/1000th of a billion years, which is 1/14th of the, so 1/14,000th of the time that has existed. Humans did not exist in their current form, and they couldn't speak to each other. Human speech and language and stuff is a tiny fraction of that tiny fraction of that tiny fraction. And we might be, we're like a testing point for this idea. Like, what if a species can... 7.5... everyone just keeps saying to type things in chat. No, friends. 73573, bro. Someone's gonna have to throw in a reason to actually try that out. 73753. Oh, it's 573. Is what people are saying. You know, I'll try it just for fun. Thank you, Fraser Pocock, for becoming a channel member. Welcome to the club, my friend. I love Pigstep too. Let's try it in the chat. Welcome to the member club. Ever heard the Forest in the Dark theory about intelligent civilizations? Basically, every intelligent species is so preoccupied with self-preservation, they only combat each other forever. Yep. I think what's significantly more likely than that is that every species of intelligence... Because if you, you know, intelligence means we have complex needs, right? If you're unintelligent, the two things that every species has is the desire to survive and to reproduce, right? But humans, even though those are our two, like, needed to survive desires. How many tube chats do I have to send for you? Notice me, says Sav Woodruff. One, and sometimes more if I was saying something in the middle of it. I'm sorry, friend. We have desires and we have like, you know, like these things that are above that. Things that aren't necessary to continue our species at all. Why do we have these thoughts? It's a like, asterisk of intelligence life, right? So my theory is that all intelligent life eventually, like, think about it. Once we have an infinite amount of resources, which is what some people want. Some people think that it's not obtainable at all. They're like, infinite, you can't have infinite growth. And, you know, like, the songs sound like super smart about it. But, like, a lot, like, once we have an infinite amount of everything, right? And you can have every need fulfilled, then why would you want more? Is a question that we kind of, like, throw towards ourselves. Like, how do you stay motivated once you have everything? Because some, you know, like, there's two models you can believe. There's the model where once we have everything we could ever want or ever need, then we'll be satisfied forever. And there's a belief that, like, once we have everything we could ever need or ever want, then we'll start working on the big things. But I think if you look at historically, and if you just look at yourself, right? When you're on a vacation, a holiday, try 8675309. I feel like I recognize that. I feel like that's the... Nope, I don't recognize it. I'll give it a try, my friend. Right here. But, okay, let's type it in. 8675309. Apparently you got more money from this, says Fraser Pocock. Hey, Fraser Pocock, you understand the rules. Oh, you understand the ideals. You can do whatever you want, I guess, technically speaking. But yeah, no, so, given that we're, like, the first species that has complex desires above surviving and making more of ourselves, it seems logical that we want to fulfill all of those desires as maximum as we can. And then once we get so good at fulfilling those desires, we get much worse at fulfilling the basic desires to survive. And it sounds dumb to say, like, how are we going to get worse at surviving and reproducing? But look at any high-income country. Again, high-income countries are the countries where we're best at... thank you, thank you, Case Johnson. High-income countries are the ones where we have the most stuff, right? I am lucky, even though, you know, like, I grew up in, like, I don't know, the bottom 30% or something of a high-income country, I still have, you know, things that kings couldn't have all these years ago. We have these amazing things to satisfy all these basic wants and needs. And in, again, the higher income the country, the worse people are at reproducing. You might have heard in Japan, the population is rapidly decreasing. Unless you are literally importing people, this is the debate around, like, immigration people don't like to talk about. Unless you're actively importing people into a country, the country loses population. The country declines in the number of people. Because we need to... you know, like, when we get better at fulfilling all of our desires, we get worse at surviving. And again, it sounds super dumb. Think about these two facts. Again, survive, reproduce are the two things a species needs to survive. Even where we are right now, the average person only earns, you know, what, a couple thousand a month, would you guess? In the US, it's like 80,000 a year. In the UK, it's like 40,000 a year on average, after all that other stuff. But, like, hey! But, good time to have that happen. In these countries where we have super high incomes, relative to the global standard now, and relative to any point in history in any country, people kill themselves at alarming rates. Male suicide, and, you know, to a lesser extent, female suicide, is a huge source of death. Like, you might think, what's the biggest, like, you know, one of the biggest rising things? You might be like, oh yeah, we've got cancer, and these days we've got, like, a, you know, big corona, you know, thing happening. we've at least got like a long-term solution plan for corona. Like, oh yeah, in a year and a half, a vaccine, etc., etc. But what's our long-term plan for suicide? I don't know, man. Hope people don't kill themselves, or like put up barriers to stop them killing themselves in obvious ways. It's like this isn't a good this isn't how you solve this one, but it's the best we know how. And also, how do you get people to have kids? We still, besides even like the only solution that's worked any amount is giving families lots of money. We throw lots and lots of money at them, basically saying, hey, if you have kids, we'll give you money to do things that you actually want, because clearly it's not kids. And even then, it works pretty small rates. Once a country has enough income that you can worry about things that aren't surviving and eating and drinking and all that sort of stuff, we deal with those things less. You know, that meaning of life question, even like 500 years ago, it'd be kind of stupid to ask, because, you know, your life is something you've got to struggle and fight for, and if you don't, you die. Thank you very much, Mr. Gunn, but that's Java seed, so it won't work here on the Bedrock version. Is that a village in that jungle? Like, fully in that? One sec. I need to find out. This seed is good, trust me. 314159. Saying thank you, Fisho, very much. Male suicide due to loneliness. See, if you think about it that way, right? Then that's still like not being able to reproduce, so not being able to survive. It's like a double loss. I think, okay. I need to wait for it to load. I think you'd have a reproduction rate of 0.2 people per person. It would take absolutely ages for humanity to even approach extinction. Oh, but like that's not the issue, right? The issue is that we don't survive and expand. Like the thing that humans have done, and basically the thing that human civilization relies on, is expanding at some rate. If we have 80% of the people we did this generation, next generation, we can achieve 80% of the things. If we have 80% of the people we have that generation, the next generation, we can achieve 64% of the things just 2 generations from now. And even though you don't die out for millions of years at, you know, even at 0.2%, even if we wipe out 80% of humans, the ability for humans to do things goes significantly down. And that's a downside. So this is cool. Jungle villages in default Minecraft. Who doesn't love it? But yeah, let's go check out the thing over here. Just showing off that I'm a member, says Fraser Pocock. Enjoy your new member badge. You also get a member role on the Discord, friendo. But yeah, try the official number of people who have died of coronavirus as a seed, says Eric Nestas. Okay, chat. So I really love morbid details, but I feel like someone's going to take that as a huge controversy. Should we try it, though? Because I really want to. I really want... This is the smallest village I think I've ever seen. I think it's 2 dudes. Yeah, it's 2 dudes just owning a village together. One is a blacksmith, a weaponsmith, and one is unemployed. Well, that's nice for me. We could also we could buy an iron sword from him if we wanted to. Oh, an iron axe. Never mind. So, okay, I'm thinking of dropping out of college and moving to Australia to start a new life. What are your thoughts? Says Jack Pitch. Australia is a great place to start a new life, because good luck anyone finding you there. But as far as, like, is a good idea, I mean, if you don't see any future where you're at right now, maybe. Otherwise, I can't say I love the concept beyond all belief. So yeah, this seed is most likely bad, but I just need to, I want to believe in it a little bit. So we're just gonna go ahead and type all of this. Like, I wouldn't recommend it, but I wouldn't recommend against it. It's like, I don't think you're going to do it. No, wait, that's like a challenge. No, let me take this back. I don't think most people who want to do it, and I think most people who do it have some amount of regret for the way they did it. When you're like super young, like you're in college right now, it's like, you know, do you need to? You could argue not. That was bad advice. I guess what I'm saying is, do what you want to do, but realize the long-term implications, because it's hard to think about them all right now. But it's kind of like this is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. But it might be that it might be a good permanent solution. You gotta know Australia better than me. Mental health services shove you in mental hospitals and that's it. I've been in one, they aren't helpful at all. Yeah, it's one of the reasons we don't. Also, yeah, we basically are IBX 2Cat now. I agree, Alina. No, the mental health services thing is like, it's probably one of the biggest ways we could increase Like, it seems like the simplest thing is like, oh yeah, well, people kill themselves because something's mentally wrong. And like, if that's the case, you know, if our day-to-day, that still would indicate that like, okay, our modern day lives are leading to a world where we are more likely to have mental issues that are more likely to lead us to killing ourselves. And even then it's like, okay, so now we have to spend more of that income on dealing with those mental health issues, which is probably going to go exponentially up, right? Also, this is such a good chest. Has to be mentioned. So we're just going to quickly check this portal. It's close to spawn. It's a lit portal. It's a ruined portal. And it leads us precisely nowhere. Oh, what forest is nice, but not nice enough. There are 2 villages near spawn, Nanny. I want to spawn in a village, if we're counting that as something. Like, in a village with a ruined portal, without a stronghold, we'll talk. With a stronghold, we're happy. That's where we want to be. That's where I don't imagine we will be, but we've got to try regardless. You should upload your whole live streams onto the live stream channel instead of this one because algorithm says Bella Torres. Yeah, I've considered that. But also right now the live stream channel isn't monetized, so that's like another thing to consider. And not that I'm saying like monetization is the most important thing. It's just it takes a huge amount of effort and then doesn't have any return. And I don't think anyone's like, the thing is the algorithm, like if the algorithm doesn't like the live streams on this channel, it won't like them on that channel either. And most people aren't going to know about that channel, because this is the thing, right? No matter how much I pimp out that channel and be like, hey, do you know I have a channel called IBX Toycat Live Streams? You should go check it out. No matter how many times I say that if I want to, most people are never going to be aware of it. On YouTube, most of your audience can't be pushed, can't even be messaged, honestly. Like, and as a result, you're kind of just reliant on YouTube showing your message to them when you can. And that's what we are reliant on today. And I hope my best. You missed the Crimson Forest next to the portal. Oopsie. I don't think there was one. I think it was a never thingamajiggy. Also, goddamn, you're so cute. Thank you so much, Leo. What a nice message from someone with a piece of KFC as their profile picture. You know what? I like it. I like it. So this is nothing. We load up another one. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Gotta obtain that grain. Gotta obtain that grain indeed. But no, yeah, when it helped put Minecraft in the video title. You'd be surprised, actually. I used to always put Minecraft and then the platform I was playing on in the title. And then I switched it down to Minecraft. And you'd be surprised at how little it helps. Because everyone can tell, if you want to watch a Minecraft video, you can tell it's Minecraft from the thumbnail alone. And if you don't want to watch a Minecraft video and somehow you can't tell from the thumbnail alone, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you want to watch Minecraft, no one's going to think, wait, he's searching for a better speedrunning seed, and there's a picture of an ocelot from Minecraft. And I don't know what game he's playing. No one's unsure of what game I'm playing when they see it. So that's, like, I think in terms of search, maybe there's a pain, but like, YouTube knows what game I'm playing automatically as well. So it's not an issue for them. But, the only thing that is an issue is that if you don't know Minecraft and you don't want to watch it, then you perhaps wouldn't know enough about Minecraft to know that's not a thing. But even then, it's like, oh, so therefore, people who don't want to watch Minecraft might accidentally do so if I leave it out the title. Like, it's only going to push people away, and also it leaves one of the spots. Like, I can have, like, 7 words. It's Chick-fil-A, KFC's absolute garbage. You know what, Leo? I agree. KFC... Chick-fil-A is so much better than KFC. I wish we had Chick-fil-A in the... Actually, we have a Chick-fil-A in the UK. I think it closed down recently. Like, I was going to go, but then this whole Corona magic went down. So, yeah, should we use the number of deaths right now? Okay, wait. Okay, let's go to worldometers.info/coronavirus. Right now, the number of cases, not deaths. Deaths is a bit morbid. This is just cases, friends, which makes it not morbid. So let's see if this precise number right here is going to lead us somewhere good. It's a nice seed, but is it nice enough? Why do you need gold, says Bryce Johnson? To trade with the piglins. That's how we get some ender pearls. KFC is poor people food, says Pygol. Okay, so this is... Even though I think that's super classist, right? Like, it's... Or not classist. It's super, like, demeaning. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but it's super something, right? Oh, it's actually a... Man, by the way, it's funny. You type in the number of corona cases, and you spawn in a zombie village. I shouldn't laugh at that, but that's something, right? This is very intriguing. I feel like this is a sign of things to come, friends. I feel like this is a sign of things to come. And then also, as well as that, we've got a very tall pillager outpost, like, very tall, because it's meant to spawn here, but then it goes all the way down to the bottom, and it makes one this big. Look how big this thing is right here. So yeah, this is... Oh, also, this is like the second floor for some reason. Huh, it goes down lower. Does it go down all the way, do you think? Or, no, it doesn't. That's sad. Yeah, this is the opening. I have no idea why it thought that should be so high up. But yeah, chat, I've got some concerns about the future. It seems as though you type in the number of things, and you spawn right here. Oh, and actually, you're only like 400 blocks away from the nearest, thingamajig. So this doesn't really help, but it's nice to get a crossbow for free, right? Not a guaranteed crossbow. Some arrows though. So we get ourselves a crossbow. We go past the desert temple. I hope. We pray. What is that over there? It's nothing. So there's a ravine over there. Wait, is the stronghold not below anything? It's a very rare day when this happens. Nope, there's a village. Well, there we go. Wait, I think this is the building someone was talking about when they said it was the Fletcher. Is this a Fletcher? No, it's not. Is this a Fletcher? No, it's not. So, it makes sense that there'd be... Okay, wait. Pointless Tower. I want to find it. Pointless Tower, maybe? Pointless Tower? I could see it. I mean, like, if you're a Fletcher, you want to have a little thing going out there. How do I join the Discord, says Fraser Pocock. Discord.gg/toycat. The Discord's a real wild place. Like, I don't, like, even feel comfortable, like, officially endorsing it sometimes. Like, it's a place where, like, people are like, I can't believe Toycat doesn't spend all of his time here instead of making videos. I can't believe him for it. And it's like, I'm sorry. It's like people know I'm super I'm super asocial. Like I'm not a big social person. They're like, I can't believe he doesn't spend all his time talking to the Discord, making videos. What a dick. It's like, I'm sorry guys. I just want to make videos. And it's like, okay, we're gonna leave that as a thing of the past right there. But the Discord is a place where I can, like, if you want to talk to other Toycat fans, it's a thing I can recommend. So yeah, the seed is that. Check it out. It has 2 great villages in this spawn. So I check out the villages. I always check out the seeds that are like tipped or whatever at me, just because like people have less incentive to lie in that. Whereas every seed I've typed from a comment so far has led me nowhere. Not an offense to you. It's an offense to everyone else, really. So we're gonna find the portal just in case it's great enough. I don't think it would be to justify all of this, but just in case. You never know, right? You never know. Oh, it's just 2. It's a really symmetrical 2. I like this, don't get me wrong. It's really close to the surface as well. Look how few blocks we have to dig down. Super handy. What's the story behind Toycat? Yes. If you check, actually, if you want to know, watch the original Minecraft for Xbox 360 Let's Play. Like I'm talking about the one I made in 2012 May. Because I made 100 episodes where I recorded every moment in a Minecraft world. It's a whole fun thing. And in there, I was just like, I want to sound vaguely foreign in this message. So I'll just be like, Toycat is yes, and then it's some exclamation marks. I say poor people like I'm not one. But like, no, the thing about the Taco Bell, sorry, the KFC is, like, I went to, I've been to my fair share of KFC Taco Bells in America. And every single time they're in the hood and they're filled with people who are hood people, you know, or not the hood. It's filled with people of a lower income nature, and I feel like okay, we need to go for one. I feel like it's totally like their marketing gimmick. Like they know that their food does better in areas where the average income is X amount below the average, right? And like even when I've gone to really rich cities, and I want to say like the average income in San Francisco is one of the highest in the country, and even there it's like, man, how does this is like such a weird neighborhood. Like you go, anyway, whatever. What I'm trying to say is that like in America especially, because in the UK, I feel like you find a whole variety of people going everywhere. Like you find there's much less of like a rich people, poor people. Oh, I like this ceiling. Oh, it's basalt. There's much less of a rich people, poor people fast food thing. But in the US, it's like McDonald's is only, you know, like in the UK, for instance, like you see you know, people in suits at McDonald's sometimes. In the US, you just see like a homeless man offering to sell you a phone. Or no, actually, wait. I think this might be in a Jack in a Box, but I got offered to buy a. I think it was a really expensive camera. The guy was like, £50 for this camera, man. Oh, no, actually, wait. And then when I said no, he's like, I'll give you the camera if you buy me a milkshake. I was like, what sort of bargaining strategy is that, friend? Like, and why a milkshake, right? Like, of all the drinks to get for free at Jack in the Box in exchange for whatever, it was basically a way of saying, I've stolen these goods and I'd like to give them to you. That's like, I've never been approached at any UK fast food restaurant. The village in 9935 has multiple village-friendly houses. Unfortunately, not much else. Thank you, Evictus. Cat's Godly, Uwu. I'm from SF, by the way, so it's Lauren Lesbeth. I've been to San Francisco a fair few times in my days. You can probably see some videos of it on the second channel, but I went to it's funny, I posted a story when I was in San Francisco State, and a lot of people were just like, that's my school, I know it. And that's what made me want to do, like, I want to do this video sometime soon. I don't know when, I don't know why. I want to do a video of like something, you know those videos where you go into college campuses and you're like, you ask them their responses to things? I want to do that for something really stupid, like asking college students if Minecraft needs a cave update. So just know, if college existed right now, I'd totally be doing that. Since it doesn't exist anywhere in America, instead, San Francisco State. Yeah, I think it's a dumb name for a university too. It should be California State or like New Mexico State or, you know, Delaware State. But no, it's I don't understand either, okay, internet. But yeah, pro tip, if someone's not verified, they're not real. That's my life pro tip for everyone watching this video. It's funny how many people try that. But yeah, if you by the way, moderators, if you see a fake version of a YouTuber, permanently ban them just to avoid the chat mess that happens. So anyway, how are we doing today, internet? I feel like we haven't asked that enough. Also, we've been streaming for just under 2 hours, and we haven't gone so far. SFSU is a university in San Francisco, a state university in San Francisco. I'm just saying, bad naming. You. It's meant to be yo, but really it's you, because if you make more than one O, it turns into a U sound. Okay, so 3785, there's a spider spawner, easily accessible near spawn. One side of a ravine. Okay, thank you, Bruno Bruce. Sounds like a cool seed, but sadly, I am looking for seeds with the other things on them. Universities are named poorly. I agree with that. Okay, so oh, it was a super chat from them. Oh, right. Imagine, okay, first of all, like, imagine donating, like, South African rands. Like, do you know what country that dude's from? I don't. I know it's the UK, I'm pretty sure. I've never looked into it, but I've always guessed. The nearest stronghold is at -592. Is that the nearest stronghold? I pray it is. It's probably, it might not even be good if it is, but it's like, that is a requirement for this to be. Oh, no, it's not. Hey, Toys Vet. Love your videos. Stay safe, says Gregory Hill. Thank you very much, Gregory Hill, for I don't know, I just love Toys Vet. I can't take the rest of your message seriously. I want to. Mumbo Jumbo is real. Prove it. You ever seen him next to a potted plant? I'm just saying, what if he's really a potted plant? Yo, Mike Ward. See, that's how you would say yo. Even though it's not how you say yo in a 2-letter version, it's how you say it for the long-letter version. I'm glad someone gets it, Mike Ward. Wait, Mike Ward. Is that like a weird name? No, it's your real name probably. I was like, oh god, am I saying something awful again? It's like, it's fine. If I am, I don't know what it is, and therefore I can't get in trouble. So, we got ourselves a village near spawn. It's not a village with the things we need, but it's a village. And it's also a bit too far away from spawn. So this sucks. What kind of flies exceed is good for speedrunning? Up there. So, thank you very much, Sean Lintermoot. How did your console not explode in so many worlds? We're doing this one on PC, actually. Because it's like fast for me to look at world here. But I do agree that, I do agree that it is starting to melt things. But it's keeping the room nice and toasty. My boiler hasn't been working in like 2 weeks, and it's been getting a bit cold recently. So I'm enjoying the extra heat. I'm gonna be real with you. This stronghold is 500 blocks away. If everything else is perfect,
Our toy cat who art on stream, hallowed by thy speedrun. Thy world record come, thy will be done in the speedrun leaderboards as in Earth. Give us this our daily speedrun.
Okay, you know what? First of all, congratulations, Buka Clan. I hate that I used to go to church when I was younger because like I had a very religious grandparent that maybe forced me to, and like I was forced to learn that, and it's stuck in me forever. Like, oh yes, I like that. That's like a tiny reference, but also I hate that I like that. I wish that I was like, what is that you're doing right there, friend? I wish that was me right now. I'm sad that it's not. I'm very sad that it's not. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go underneath this village. It's probably dead and done, right? But we have to check just for the sake of certainty. Is this a 7 village seed? If it is, maybe it's something. If it's not, then it's definitely not something. So we're going to try and dig below the ground real fast so we can get a peek at where the end portal is. Are you British and do you like having a moustache? I actually don't have a moustache right now. I would like to get a moustache. Someone needs to help me out on that one, I guess. So we look up and then I saw a stronghold up there, but I didn't see much else. Oh, damn it. We saw it for a second. Again, the X-ray glitching, super inconsistent. If you want to find a stronghold, there we go. I found something. Nope, still didn't find anything. Oh, here we go. I literally stopped at the stronghold. So now we got to find the end portal room. Again, lack of seed searching tools and lack of like spectator mode. Real issues, I would say, for the Bedrock world. Hey, there's a stronghold. I mean, a library room. If you dig above this, you find something else. Oh, this is just where we were. How very handy. So we've got to find this. Well, you do a face reveal to a cat. I want to keep my face hidden. No one should ever see my face. And that's why I use this little pretend mascot to pretend to be me. It's like it alters. It's like a Bitmoji, but I'm not sure what I'm going for right here. I'm sorry. I wanted to make a joke, but I'm not committing to it anymore. I'm uncommitting to my joke. Just like indeed, I uncommitted to all my thousands of wives watching. But yeah, damn it, not leading anywhere. Over here maybe. Have we got something? No. Okay. Also not leading anywhere. It's only a matter of time till we find the end portal room. It's just such a pain that we have to go so far to check the number of eyes in there. Unless we dig up. Nope, didn't help me. Hi Tocat, I just started watching you again. Thank you for deciding to watch again, friend. Lyrical Insanity. Add this to your jet ski fund and last super chat of the night. Thank you, Fraser Pocock. You know, after this is all over, I sure would love to go jet skiing. I'm just saying, it sounds like a lot of fun. I think we looked into it though. If you're curious, like, because every now and then someone asks, like, so what happened to that toy cat? I looked into it because I wanted to do it. Like, I knew there was one in like Brighton I could do, which is in the UK. It's like close to London. And I looked into it and they're like, oh yeah, you've got to be able to swim as a requirement. And it's like, ooh, about that one. I was the man who wanted the milkshake at KFC. See, I mean, Leo, I just feel like, you know, when you try to sell a milkshake, when you try to buy a milkshake, and you don't realize that cameras aren't currency. Okay, I've definitely been. Okay, have I gone down this right hallway here? I haven't yet. Does it bring me to the? Brings me to the library. So I have been down there. Have we been down this end? Yes, we have. So now we got the staircase. We know this is done. It drives me mad because some of these don't even have end portals in them, and you don't know until you go all the way down them, and you don't find something. So this leads nowhere as well as this, which goes down. Oh, there we go. Thank God, I was about to block this off. It's one end ender after all of that. That's why you don't check it, and you just like you check the end first. I mean the nether first. Because now if we go to the nether, even if it's pretty good, it's just not worth using. Soldier boy, tell him, says Halo Crafter. I'm shocked that more people can't swim, says Rocket Gaming. Honestly, if you think about it, swimming is pretty unnatural for humans to do. Like, we are land animals. There are some, there are some sea animals that can go on land, and there are some sky animals that can go in water. But You know, we gotta stay in our lanes and realize that we are land-based creatures. No, swimming is like... Swimming is something we're really bad at as humans. Even like if you're an amazing swimmer. If you take Michael Phelps, line him up next to a shark, who's gonna win? The shark's gonna win. Because, actually, take him against like a bad shark. Take him against a shark with like a...
Return of the jet ski fund.
I've gotta go learn to swim fund, honestly. No, I actually can like competently stay alive in the water. But the truth is even like the best swimmers on Earth or whatever, right? Even they, yeah, this is a garbage seed. Even the best swimmers on Earth, they can only stay in the water for like, you know, a matter of minutes, sometimes hours. The endurance swimmers. But we don't really swim. We exist in the water temporarily until we get out on the other side. So yeah, can you please try my birthday digits? Let's try my birthday digits, actually. Let me start your swimming pool lesson. Fraser Pocock, you said last super chat of the night. I trusted you. I trusted you so much. So this is my birthday and birth year. So logically, it's going to be the best thing we ever try. I think we'd already done 348. Let's try it again. Let's believe in ourselves, chat. I said like I super Scottish there by accident. I don't know how, but I guess I did. Why don't you use iFenders and creative find the portal? They don't lead you towards the portal. I wish they did. Everyone thinks they do, but they do not. I should make like a big list of... I guess if I made a video of misconceptions, like only some people would watch them. It's that thing, right, where there's so much information about Minecraft that I wish was like public and known, but it isn't. Not even Night in the States, says Dangernator. Guess we're going for longer then. Gonna enjoy my carbonated beverage. Sure is a tasty one. And we're gonna load up another world. It's gonna be great. 250 now. We load up 250 random worlds at this point. Actually, some of them aren't random. But still, that's something. So the 250th world is a awful one that we immediately load after. Hey, thank you, What Even, for the $4.99. I have never paid my ticket tax, so here you go. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy the streams. Thank you for choosing to support it. And indeed, thank you for existing today. We are meant to be able to swim for hunting reasons, actually. I'm pretty sure there's no fish that we're meant to go in the water to, like, go hunt, right? I could be crazy, but tell me if you disagree, internet. But I'm pretty sure humans are meant to go to the water and swim after fish. Because I've never seen... We use, like, harpoons and dumb stuff like that, right? Because we get more leverage from outside the water than we do from inside, I think. Could be wrong. Oh, man. We found Survival Island. Oh, God, look how isolated it is. So far for somewhere else. Well, that was nice. Let's keep on going. So, 252. Deer can swim if we chase deer. If we don't swim, deer peeve. I mean, here's the thing, though. Like, water features are pretty rare. And that are, like... You might think, well, no, they're not. But, like, in terms of how far can you go before you run into water, usually pretty far. Like, modern civilization is based around water, for the most part, around rivers and stuff, because we needed drinking water. And, like, water's essential for everyone in streams and stuff. But big rivers and stuff are pretty rare. The sorts of rivers that you can't get through without swimming aren't as common as maybe you're thinking. Thank you very much, by the way, Fraser Pocock, last super chat. Second to last super chat is the same thing, right? Now it's your third to last, which means that you're even bigger of a liar. I'm so disappointed in you, Fraser. I can't believe you'd do this to me. Purified water is nasty. Yeah, I really like, I'm convinced the thing that I like about water is the chloride. Not the chloride, the fluoride. I think chloride is deadly. I'm convinced the thing that I like about it, water, is the fact that you this is a weird spawn. Oh wow, this actually has 2 blacksmiths. That's a nice little touch. Not near a thing though, so we ignore it. Shellfish. I don't know if you're saying that I'm shellfish for not swimming or not knowing about it, or if humans eat shellfish by swimming in after them. But I don't know if either of those things are true. Yeah, that was a good bit of random chest loot. So you like being mind controlled by the government and the water for the fluoride? I mean, I'm not saying... I really dislike that there is fluoride in the water as an adult. But as someone who's had fluoride in the water their whole life, it does keep your teeth healthy. And we don't know the downsides just yet. Maybe that's the reason people want to kill themselves. Just saying. Just saying, right? I had a giant, like, thing in my mouth I had to, like, bite off. Do the date of the American Constitution. You think I know the date of the American Constitution? That's cute. That's cute. Yeah. Why don't I just go... Why don't I just list the date of the American War of Independence or other important American things that definitely are well known outside America? Why don't we go with the date of the, you know, George Washington's birthday? These are all things I definitely know as a British person. Yeah. Oh wait, I've been on this seed before, right? Or is it just suspiciously similar to one I have been on? Fluoride, drink water, feel depressed. I'm just saying, right? Right, friends, right? It's dihydrogen monoxide. Dihydrogen monoxide is dangerous. Do not feed it to your kids. The government pump it into all of our homes because they want us all dead. The villager committed suicide on this seed. I feel like it must have been just very similar to an existing seed. Oh wait, do you want to know something crazy? Wait, there's something I learned about Minecraft seeds. I want to check it out right now. Oh no, I reloaded Chrome since then, so it's all vanished. Well, I learned about something. There's this concept called like sister seeds in Minecraft. Okay, so we take a seed that we know, right? When do we load up? Okay, so we're gonna load up a seed right now. I'm gonna do the binary in my head, which is a terrible way of doing binary. But I'm gonna check something right now on stream. So this is important for speedrunning, and it's a terrible test if it goes wrong. But if it goes right, I think I'm gonna blow your minds, chat. So this is going to be test 1. The seed for this is going to be something nice and easy to remember. So I don't know, like we're gonna do binary to decimal. We're gonna make the seed just like 1111111, which in decimal is 255. Actually, we'll add a few more ones to it. So 2047 is the seed we're gonna load up. So this seed right here, right? This is what we're loading up today. Invite only, and we're good. So now, once we get show coordinates, we're wonderful. Now, if we take this exact same seed, 1111 0000000, and we keep on going until we get to the highest amount we can for a Minecraft seed. Okay, so 125831117. So add a few more zeros in there. Okay, I think this is as high as we can get to. Yeah, the number of seeds... Wait, and then there's one more 0 in there. So look at this seed right here, internet. I just loaded up the seed, 2047, right? And now, I think I might have done this wrong, so I pray that we didn't. Now we load up the seed, 2000... again, I should have done more checking the maps of this one, but look at this craziness. Test 2. The prayer is, if I didn't mess this up entirely, this is the exact same binary, but with 4 ones added at the start. I don't know if the ones are meant to be there, honestly. I'm gonna have to quickly confirm in a second. So I'm actually gonna load it up right now. There was some crazy seed finding stuff found by the speedrunning community. I want to experiment with it more later. But this seed right here, this is different. Okay, wait. I'm gonna find it. So, okie dokie. We have a. Oh god, I lost it. It was there at one point. I put the seeds in both a thing, and I stored them somewhere and I lost them both. But there's a thing that you can do. Okay, I'm gonna find it. So internet, have you got any things you'd like to hear me talk about? Let me know right now, and we'll go through them. So I just need to find. Oh god. I had both these like numbers loaded up and stored, and then I lost them. Because there's a thing in Minecraft Bedrock that we're currently calling, or like I've heard it called cousin seeds. That every seed, oh god, okay, wait, I've got this. Hello everyone. Fifth to last super chat, is that Frosty the Panda right here? No Frosty the Panda anymore. I can't do that to you all. Okay, so the way this works, if we take two random different seeds, oh god, I can't do this for you all. So there's a thing that you should be able to do that but basically you can change certain parts of a Minecraft seed, and you can okay, so let me show you an example here, for instance. Let me show you something crazy. So this is one that's out there right now. This is we're gonna go test 1 and test 1.2 again. Test 1, test 1.1. If we load up this seed right here, right? So this is a bunch of stuff, and then we turn it invite only. We turn on coordinates. So if we load up this world, this in binary is represented as a bunch of stuff. I won't show you it right now. We can dive into this more later. It'll look like this, right? Do you see the seed? And you see how that number was if you look at the top, you can still see it, but the seed number here was distinctly the seed here was 294532025, and it looks like this around the spawn. And then if we load up the same thing again, but we load it up with this seed with the PDF symbol at the end. Again, I'm copy pasting these. This is from the speedrunning community. I'm fascinated by what they're doing. Test 1-2. Notice how it's a distinctly different seed. It's a distinctly different set of words that I'm loading up, or numbers that I'm loading up right here, right? Can we all agree on that? Now, what you can do if you take those two things and you combine them. Will my third super chat also go unnoticed? Let's find out, says Josie Simon. Thank you, Josie Simon. I love when people say stuff like, aha, the whole point. Oh wait, is this actually different? This is, I think. I think there's the same village nearby, but we spawned very slightly different in relation to it. Or maybe it's not the same in the slightest, actually. So you can see how 802, 850, and then the same seed before is it even the same? I don't think they are the same in any way, actually. It's the same village, I think. Nope, it's entirely different spawn. Actually, wait, look at this one right here. It's kind of nice regardless. Just, it's got some... Whatever, this didn't prove any point I was trying to raise. There was a thing that I found, and I got it wrong. I did it entirely incorrectly, clearly. But there's some parts of the binary that you can play around with. And it's something I've been trying to do forever, but it's finally been found in this past week. That you can play around with certain digits in the binary, and it will have a direct correlation on the outcome. Actually, let's confirm this second seed was correct after we typed it in. No. Whatever, it's a whole thing. So, there is... I definitely want to dive into this and talk about it more at some point. But it's going to require some more testing video stuff. I want to talk about it sometime. But we messed it up today. So, oops. Damn it. I wanted to. I need to find that same stuff again. But there is a thing called, like... There are Minecraft seeds that are the same as Minecraft seeds with minor things altered. And we're finally finding what digits in the binary do what. And that's really cool. In my opinion. Whew. Beta may have ruined it. It's potential, but I don't think that is. I think I clearly messed something up. I think I don't know what I messed up. But it's on me. I'm sorry. So, yeah, we done that thing where, like, I was going to show you something amazing. And we kind of messed it up. Check out those 2 test seeds. Oh, that's a good thing, but they're not like new seeds for anyone. They're already existing seeds. So let's go for creative. Let's go for 257. Let's get those coordinates on because it's easier to do it now than later. And let's go. So, am I the only one who misses the OG speedrunning seed? It says Callum's Game World. So, I got an offer from NVIDIA recently. They're like, hey, do you want to make a video showing off RTX? And I was like, well, you know, I do want to do that, and you know, I do also like money. But like, they basically give me creative freedom to do what I want. So how do you feel about this internet? Because everyone loves RTX, but every single YouTuber shows off the same maps by the same people, which isn't how people play Minecraft. So I was thinking, what if we do like a speedrun of Minecraft using RTX? Like, we have to do an old version, so it wouldn't be a speedrun, but like a full playthrough of Minecraft beating the game using RTX. I guess a speedrun's the wrong word for it, but like Minecraft, but with RTX. Do you think that'd be fun? Because it's something I definitely want to do. Because you could actually show off like the dragon fight, but RTX. You could show off so many different things, right? Speedrun RTX. Hey, Jim May, have you ever played GeoGuessr? If not, you should check it out and maybe stream on your other channel. I'd love to see on your geography channel. I actually have streamed over there. I don't know. It's been so big on YouTube this last year, and every time something comes like mainstream, it's like, well, it's not gonna be fun from a geography channel. But because you know, like when something, I don't know, that's just me. I'm just like protective of dumb niche stuff, I guess. Show off Modern House 3 of RTX, says Tawiz. I've made a video where I did precisely that. Go watch it, please. Please. I need you to. Other dimensions don't load with RTX yet, I think. The never definitely does, it just looks kind of ugly. So we need to go to 562. It's that way a bunch, and it's that way a bunch. And it's worthless. Take a break from speedrunning. You're first, so try RTX. Yeah, I really am worried that, like, you know what? We're never going to find a seed as good as that last one. Because the odds of a seed like that happening were pretty low to begin with, and they just got lower. What if no one ever finds a seed as good? What if we can never get less than 15 minutes? That's a worry I genuinely have. But we'll see. We'll see. Locate stronghold. Nowhere near spawn. Exit the world. Rocket Gaming says, here's my streamly reminder that you should stream way too late and should sleep. Oh, that you do stream way too late. Yeah, I'm considering getting back into a normal sleep schedule again. That's definitely something on my consideration list. I'm gonna try to sleep at a normal-ish time. Normal-ish time, I mean like 2 a.m. It's gonna be crazy how early I go to sleep tonight. Cause I've been waking. I took some melatonin yesterday just to get some sleep, and I woke up at 2 p.m. just like, oh, my life went missing very shortly there. So I'm also gonna put an alarm back on because I turned off my alarm. Having an alarm is like, it's pain, but at least it's a consistent something in our life. Okay, so this seed has a stronghold 1,000 blocks away, but more importantly, on the way there, it's got an ocean monument, and just over there, there's a tiny island with a desert temple. Pretty cool. Yeah, an island with a desert temple sounds really nice by itself. Having that sounds really good, but it's not good enough. Why don't you check the strongholds that are far in case they happen to have a lot of biases? Danny, lol. Even then, they're not great for speedrunning. They're just, like, acceptable for speedrunning. Because of how low down the time has gone at this point. The ones that are, like, kind of far are the ones I'm willing to check. The ones that are like, okay, it's not that far. I'll check those ones out. So, I'm concerned for your mental state, says Romulus. Thank you, Romulus. I feel like my mental state is okay. But if you feel concerned for it, please send a text message of your concerns to 07797 725 123. That's someone's phone number, right? Oh no, I think I put a 7 at the start. I think, oh no, 7's a valid start with a phone number. That could be someone's phone number. Send it a text, find out if it's me. No, don't actually, don't. It might really be mine, and I want to hide it from you. So yeah, it's 1,000 blocks away. It's not worth going to, sadly. I mean, for a while, I want to see you do all 4 boss run RTX. That sounds like a fun thing to do. Use your phone number as the seed. Aha, what a good idea. I wish someone had thought of that joke before. That would be funny if they had. It's a shame that they have not. That is definitely a thing. No, I'm getting really, like, I'm starting to get, like, destroyed by the fact that we find so few seeds where the strongholds anywhere near spawn. Like, just be better. Just do better for me, please. Wow. Just got roasted by Toy Cat, says Brayden Smith. You're welcome, friend. You're welcome. Toy Cat's the opposite of not being isn't not no. Exactly. Someone finally gets it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we can take that same number from before that I added the ones to at the start. And we're going to take a 0 at the start of that. And then a 1. Oh no, what are we doing here? So now we've got a number with 630, 823, 5. Okay, no, that's too big. So what we do instead is we move a 0 there and a 1 here. Okay, I'm going to play around with the decimal number. Okay, chat. I know this is going to sound like I'm going crazy. But I'm going to start playing around with decimal numbers until we get something that makes sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to load up a seed again. We're going to start with... Again, just to keep things simple, we'll go with 2047. Wait, we'll add... love to see another 4-boss run. Have you given up on it? Says Pygol. Yeah, no, I want to do another 4-boss run. I wish I had that same seed with the fast Ender Dragons. I might just use my... Like, I need to find a seed of a close-by ocean monument, I guess. It's a thing I could totally do. Okay, so we're going to use the seed 1023. This is the equivalent of going binary for 8 digits. Wait, yeah, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, 10 digits. Just ones in a row. We're going to load up this seed. It's going to be 263. 1027. Thank you, type in names Ollie. And then he types pie. You know, I do like the taste of pie. So what we're going to do is we're going to load up this seed. And we're going to load it up. Why not use the 1.15 speedrunning seed for 4 bosses? It's significantly slower, I feel like, by comparison. So if you see on this seed, the stronghold is at block 2306. Okay. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Then we load up the same seed, but like it's 1, 0, and then so we basically added a 1 to that same thing. So this is 3071. Or actually, I should just be clear about whether no, it's fine. So this is 268 or something. Let's just start typing it. 3071. And chat, tell me if the numbers ever line up with that first one. We're gonna keep going back just to be sure. I should have saved a screenshot something. What were those first things? And we're going to find a seed that has the exact same thing, but with something else that's very slightly different. Oh, I did this in survival. My bad. By the way, thank you very much to William Dicer for the seed recommendation. I'll give it a try, my friend. I'll give it a try, my friend. Also, thank you very much, BethCX, for the Maple Toy Cat. Also, I will try my best on that. I think the 4-boss run is something we're going to do again. I don't know when. Maybe this weekend at some point would be a fun time. Because if we don't find a good speedrunning seed today, maybe we never find one again. The sad reality. The sad reality. So this seed is definitely different, right? Okay, so the nearest stronghold is at those coordinates. Yeah, I'm gonna make mental note of everything on this first seed, and we're gonna see when we get that same seed again, but different. So we're also gonna look at where the stronghold is, because if we can find this, if we can change the stronghold, or everything but the stronghold, then that'd be good. So this right here, we spawned near a village, we spawned in a forest, near an ocean, near a village, and the nearest stronghold is at those coordinates right there. So if we see those again, chat, keep me posted. And what we do in the mean run is we keep adding a 0 to this scenario version. So now we type the same seed again, but with another... Again, what we're doing right now doesn't sound like it makes any sense, but if this works, we'll find something cool, I hope. So 5119. Eventually, we're going to find a seed that matches that first one in some way, I hope. Or maybe we don't. Maybe this is all hokey pokey anyway. A very sad reality. I'm surprised you get so lucky with finding the speedrunning seeds. Yeah, I think in the reality... Oh, okay, this isn't the same, but it is actually potentially a good one anyway. Nope, it's not. So yeah, really cool spawn, but nothing like that first seed. So we load this one up again, and we throw another 0 in there, which means that now the seed goes up to 9215. Because we're effectively adding one... We're doubling the amount we add to that initial seed number. 9215, turn on creative. 9215. Show coordinates. Yes, please. Let's go. So, Cat, could you please get a Neverite beacon in survival? Says Gold Plays YT. I've considered it, but I watched a video where a guy took 50 hours when he was TNT mining, let alone, like, doing it in a legitimate way, or, like, you know, a way that doesn't require a gunpowder farm or something. And I concluded that, like, if I was mining by default, I wouldn't be able to. Like, I love the idea, but then when you realize how much work it is, you're like, oops. Probably biting off more than you can chew there. I think making a Neverite beacon like the small one might be a fun idea. Because even that would take, like, hours. That's 81, I think, you need. But, yeah, that's a thing. So now we're going with 17407. Nice and simple. Nice and easy. Whew. So eventually one of these will match that first seed. And even if they don't, we're checking out new seeds anyway. So the cool thing is we're... Oh, wait, was this the same as last time? Am I crazy? Internet, is this the same? No, I don't think it is the same. So, Cat, why don't you use farms in survival, says Angry Soda Cans. I use a few farms. I'm considering using more of them. I don't know, like, I don't like that you have to search up on YouTube how a farm works to use one. So I have, like, a few small scale, like, okay, here's my V farm, here's my this farm, my that farm. I don't know, stuff like a cobblestone generator is nowhere near as fun as mining. I feel like even though gold farms, 9 farms are necessary, I don't like that they are. Try the seed 99. Okay. The seed 9928777. Toy Cat made it binary, combined the bits converted to decimal. You know what? I like the commitment on that one. So yeah, we got some spruce forests in a row, which is very interesting. I'll try that in a second. Please remind me, Casey Johnson or someone else. I need fireworks my spell world, but I can't get gunpowder faster. Is there a way to get fireworks fast? You can set up a mob grinder, I think is what it's called. I don't like them. I really hate them as a thing that exists in Minecraft. But you have to set one up if you want to do that. I do believe is the system. Again, there's just so many steps involved in them, and it's like, if you're not passionate about it, it's not fun to do. So now we take the same number we have already. We add another 0 to it. 66559. And we have to do this another 22 times. And one of those seeds should look like that initial one, I think. Because it's all the exact same bits, just with something else added in there. So 66559. And even if they're not, again, we still might find a speedrunning seed in there. Which is the cool thing of this. We're testing something out, and we're potentially also making a breakthrough in the speedrunning world. So this looks vaguely similar. It's got the ocean, but it doesn't have the village. I think it's similar by coincidence, honestly. So now we take the same seed, and we remove some zeros, or we add a 0. So now it's 132095. They're starting to get into 6 digits, so we're going to copy paste them. Hi dude, can I get mentioned, says Ari Juniku. You know, I hate when people do this normally, but you know what, right now, since I'm just typing in numbers, say your name in chat, and say, I would like you to say my name, Toy Cat. Use those exact words, and I will say your name, friends. If your favorite thing would be a streamer saying your name, say those exact words to me. Don't say notice me. Don't say this. Say, I would like you to say my name, Toy Cat. And, you know what, we'll make it happen. Because this is a service I'm asking for right now. Because most people, I would like you say my name, says Jayana Higgins. No, wait, you said use my name, so I'm going to unsay your name. Jayana. That's how you say that one wrongly. Those exact words. Hee weeaboo kahishi. So I would like to say my name, Toy Cat, says Palometto Bayeto. Do you feel more real now? Or am I the fake one? Because I'm the one doing this. Just load up my 50th seed during the stream.
Just loaded my 50th seed during this stream. The only good one had no portal due to an abandoned mine shaft. Unfortunate.
Thank you so much, Edward Partlow. Also for helping out with this effort. It's a lot of it, of course. I would like to say my name, Toy Cat, says Jackdog Calais. Jackdog Calais. Anonymous Skulls. Why is this something? I would like to state what you're drinking, Toy Cat. This is a can of Coke with some monkey skull mixed in. You might question, what is that monkey skull? But that is one question too many, friend. You get one question. He skipped me, says PNXX. You know what? This is what you get for being called PN. That's what you get. You've got a funny name, actually. I'm always like, it's like European, but also like, then I feel like, oh wait, European sounds like you're saying Europe, you know, like a peen. Whatever. I'd like you to say my name, but the correct name. Leanne Van der Meer. There you go. I got you. I got you good. He skipped me too. You know, okay, this is the worst bit. I tried my best. I was, okay, you know. No. Everyone, there's this, when you're a streamer, when you interact with anyone, there's always someone who's like, but he didn't interact with me. Why isn't he other people don't exist. I'm the only one in the universe. And I'm sad. And I was like, I'm sorry, friends. I'm very sorry. This is not the same seed. If anyone recognizes two of these seeds as being the same, let me know. But I don't think that will happen. When you don't get noticed in chat, says Gemma Hindmarch. There you go, Gemma Hindmarch. Except, no, you're being... I'm just kidding. My name sets off personal assistant, says Alexa Daniels. Oh, man. Being called Alexa in the current world. Alexa, turn temperature to 12 degrees. There you go. I've messed up someone's temperature system. You're going to die now. You're going to die because of my live stream internet. Can someone tell me if their temperature actually went down based on that? I'd hope so. I really hope so. Give me your bank credentials instead. So, Kat, you need to change one of the binary digits, not shift all of the binary digits. No, so what I'm doing is I'm keeping the same 10 ones, and then I'm changing a one. Like, think of the seed as being, use the seed luck and perfect. If you think about the seed as being, if you think about the seed as being 22 zeros and 10 ones, wait, I'll type it out right here. So this is what the seed is right now. So the seed I started with was 22 zeros, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And then it was 10 ones. So imagine that's 10 ones for now. What I'm doing is every single seed, I'm going one further back, and I'm shifting a digit just to see if we can get the same seed twice with some altercation. Because if we can do that, then we'll be able to play around with that, and we'll do some stuff with it. So the next seed up is this. And we do that all the way until we reach the end. So we try out 22 seeds, and one of them, if there is such a thing as sister seeds, which again is currently being tested, then we'd be able to prove that for sure. So what we do is we load this up again. It's all good. Every single time Soycat notices me, he says Aiden, not Alden. Okay, I assume the I is capital, even though it definitely shouldn't be. I agree. That's me being an idiot. But also, you can see how I make that mistake, right? So the nearest stronghold here is actually only 1,100 blocks away, never mind. It's a nice spawn, though. Looks kind of like the first one. It's got the ocean, it's got the village, but not too much else. Once he's getting random chat, and I think it's pretty good, it's 5, 4, 2... Oh, yeah, I've got a... Okay, you know what? Should we take a break from what we're doing here? We'll take a break, and we'll load that seed up. Because chat really wants me to. Fine, I'll do it. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you, what even? Let's believe in it. Let's believe in it. So this is the seed right here. This is a chat recommendation. Actually, we'll call this, like, chat, so I don't forget what it is. Show coordinates, invite only. Boom. So you're going to keep trying every seed, says the Ronnie Games. Effectively, yeah. Right now there's no... Oh, damn it, they just used the seed from my, This is the seed I used for the Netherite speedrun, friends. I already know about this one. The issues with the seed is once we go to the Nether, which is very easy to do, sometimes you can get really lucky on it. Once you do go to the Nether, it's going to take a while to get the... Because first of all, okay, so you can get to the Nether really easily on this one. Again, we've gone through this before. There's a reason that we didn't go through this, and I knew what it was. Okay, so you need to get 11 Eyes of Ender, right? So 11 Eyes of Enders means you need 11 Ender Pearls, which is more than... Like, 11 means guaranteed 2 trades, sometimes free, by the way. Which is a whole problem. Like, again, I've used this seed on my channel before. Like, anyone who knows my channel knows that. I feel like my heart is broken from the lack of that understanding. But fine. What we do is we go to the Nether. And the issue is, although we can find piglins, probably, if we just go to the Piglin Fortress. The Nether Fortress is just too far away. Oh, has this changed? Oh no, it's just a different direction. So look, we can find a Piglin Bastion super fast this way. It's just right ahead of us over there. Super nice. I love that. But there's no blazes in a Piglin Bastion. There's 2 Piglin Bastions, in fact. But without blazes, it's a no-go. How do you find blazes? Right now, look, you can find some even here, if you're lucky. It's a rare thing. But what we need to find is we need to find the Nether Fortress. And the Nether Fortress is up here, all the way through here, over there, over here, over there, over here. Hey, Token, how you doing after switching jobs to Bedrock after watching your videos? Oh, that's awesome, man. I hope you enjoy the switch. You're gonna run into a lot more bugs, but I would argue have a sometimes more fun experience. But if that isn't the Minecraft synopsis, then I don't know what is. So yeah, somewhere through here, you can't even get to it very easily. There's like a weird pathway you have to follow if you want to do it. I feel like, sure, it's nice in that way, but you have no access to gold unless you go to the Piglin Bastion first, at which point you lose the benefits of having a nice seed. So here's where the portal is, right? What you have to do is you go through here, down here, down here, down here, mine through some blocks, I think. Again, it's so hard to find this Nether Fortress. And then out on the other side. Nope, still not even here. There we go, over here. This is the nearest Nether Fortress. And by near, I really am, like, pushing the definition a little bit. Okay, so look, we got a Nether Fortress. It's super nice. But there's no easy way to it. It's, like, surrounded by netherrack. And it's hundreds of blocks away. It's hundreds of blocks away. Let's mine back out there, actually. So we need to get into here from a different angle. So we go from, like, round here. It seems logical. But if you want to get from here to over there, you have to, like, go up and down and over. And what I'm trying to say is that it's not a very viable pathway. Like, again, you can do it, but you're going down, you're bridging across, then you're going over. I think we could try on this seed, and it would be okay. But we need to get 6 blaze rods. And then we need to trade for a bunch of eyes. And we don't have access to gold. We have to mine the gold in the nether. Rip my sleep schedule. Haha, good night. Apologies, Leanne, but have a good evening regardless. Good night, I guess. You know what? Sleep schedule breaking is a good thing if you really think about it. If you think about it in all the non-normal senses. Can you use this seed for the trick to fix it? That's probably a good idea, actually. No, I want to, like, what I want to do is I want to try a Minecraft seed. Actually, maybe... No, because I don't know what determines the nether. So what we want to do is we want to work out, like, what changes based on what bits. And then we can work out how to fix this seed. If we can fix this seed by finding a sister seed that is the same with a slightly better nether or slightly shifted nether, it's great. But otherwise, yeah, what we have to do is we have to travel this way. It takes a minute, by the way. A full minute of a 15-minute run, or realistically 12 minutes to beat the new record. So a 12-minute run, you have to spend a minute going over here, grabbing some gold, which piglins won't like, so you have to be careful about that. Trade it with those same piglins at your risk if you really want to. That might work for you, actually. But then you're still going back and you're getting the blaze rods. I think this could work for a co-op speedrun. I think there's something to be said for a co-op speedrun. Honestly, I could see it maybe. But for a solo speedrun, yeah, I think we do a co-op speedrun. Like, one person goes this way, maybe. Like, me and Silent have been thinking about the idea. But otherwise, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of like that there is a blaze spawner there, actually. That's maybe promising. I didn't realize that you could get it through there. If you had the ender pearls first, no, even then I'm not so enthused about your odds. Good for a co-op speedrun. How about a Tesco speedrun? Gods Among Us. That's a bad joke. You should feel ashamed of yourself, but also I laughed, so you should feel happy with that one. Yeah, there's just you need a faster way to get around Minecraft for this seed to be viable. And maybe if you get no, even then, there's just no good way to make this work. A horse in the nether could maybe, but then the horse is so unreliable to get. I love this seed, but it's just not going to be MLG Pro speedrunning strats anytime too soon. Because also bear in mind that getting the piglins in a nether waste is super rare. Do you see any piglins right here? No, you don't. Do you see any piglins over here? No, you don't. You need a crimson forest, and the nearest crimson forest is even further this way. So in reality, again, you are going to this stronghold first, then you're coming back. You know what, chat? I don't know why. I want to just confirm by speedrunning it. Should we just do that? Should we just see exactly how long it would take? Because maybe, okay, if you get to the nether 4 minutes faster, you could justify going 2 minutes each way to the Piglin Bastion. And then you could justify like a minute and a half going over there and back. Oh, but you're faster because you don't have a bow. Yeah, even the best spawn is... Anyway, getting food is going to be a whole mess. The nether food sources are very hostile and highly aggressive. Yeah, so you need to get food in the overworld first anyway. And bear in mind, there's no hay bales, so you have to light the pigs on fire, which means you need a flint and steel first. There's a lot of like... Oh, and actually, there's horses guaranteed in this. You always get a horse, so as long as you get a saddle, you could bring a horse in the nether. Oh, is that a Fletcher? Is that a Fletcher by default? No, it's a cartographer. If there's a Fletcher around here, somewhere, maybe we'll think about it, okay? If there's a Fletcher, we can start to consider it. But if there's no Fletcher, as indeed I don't imagine there is, it means we have to make one by hand, which is hard in a village this big with so few villagers. Like, I think there's 3 villages. So we have to breed more, which you can't do, or realistically... Yeah, what a weird system this is. Old seeds accept positive. If you add the positive to it, it definitely... Like, we've done a lot of testing on that, like, taking negative seeds, making them positive. It changes everything entirely. So the first bit, which signifies negative or positive, clearly doesn't have any effect on, like, or it has an effect on the seed generation, but in a way that, like, alters it all. It's one of the random bits, it seems. Okay, so also Cassidy Schmidt, hello again, has to take a toilet break to get ice cream. I mean, ice cream's important. I'll be the first to testify to that. So yeah, if you want to get bows and arrows, you're not going to find them too easily on this seed. Also a problem. So gold is a problem, bow and arrows are a problem, and maybe you could find one in a chest or something, I don't know. But yeah, so the truth is that this is a cool seed, but the reason it's not the seed is because you just can't make all those things work perfectly. And you're relying on... You can make a bow from killing cats, sure, but then you still need arrows. And there's no easy guaranteed way of getting arrows right now. Sadly. The new record is Limb 21 post by Go. You should watch the video. The whole orange is crazy. Yeah, as soon as I watched the video, I was like, this run is not being a being on this seed anyway. And then later that same day, the run broke the seed regardless. So it didn't even matter in the end. But yeah, truth is, especially if you're getting gravel luck stuff, the fact that you gotta find gold in the Piglin Bastion, the fact that you gotta do all those things, makes this most likely unviable for solo. It is maybe good for a co-op run. Even then, it's something we're gonna have to test. Maybe we'll do that soon, actually. So yeah, that song is nice. Oh, it's the new water music. Let's turn it up a bit. Just a little bit. And then let's ruin your dreams by throwing ourselves a jukebox. What's that? Did someone become a member? Sounds like they did. Wait, pig. Why can't I ever find... Okay, music. What's that? Did someone become a member? Sounds like they did. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some more, we take these exact same, we're gonna take this exact same, seed we had before, and we're gonna load it up with an extra one each time. So you can see how the numbers are basically doubling each time. It's not actually a double, it's very close to a double. Because we're moving a 1 digit every single time in the binary. And by moving that 1, we're hopefully going to find the same seed, but different in some way. Like, it's going to look the same to the eye, but it's going to be different in the Nether, perhaps. Or it's going to be different over here or there. And once we work out what seeds do that, we'll be in a pretty good position. If that's a thing that you can do with simple individual binary digits. If Pigstep is dubstep and Piglin, then it wasn't Pigstep, then it'd be Dublin. Yeah, it's possible, though, that each digit of the binary does multiple things and it's not going to be easily spotted. But that's a whole different question. Help me get noticed by paying me a milkshake. It says IQ's Godly Adventure. There's a fun joke, friends. So we're going to move the one more digit to the left. A simple binary. I mean, it's pretty simple binary. It's just like you're moving a digit one to the left. You're throwing an extra 0. You're moving the one digit to the left. You get a slightly bigger number that seems insane, but actually makes sense. And then eventually, once we can work out which digit is only... If there's a digit only used for the never or the end, which is possible. Actually, I don't imagine it is, given the way... You know, actually, I guess every digit would probably be used elsewhere. Once we start to work stuff like that out, we'll be in a good place. So there's a lot of spruce generating on these seeds. Is everyone feeling alright physically? You might have vitamin deficiency from sitting at home with no sunlight. Yeah, tomorrow my plan is to go out. So I think I said this. In the middle of April, I was just like, what if I don't leave the house, but like for an entire month? Wouldn't that be wacky? And then I just started doing it. And it's been actually, I guess what we should do is we should load up the same seed and go to the Nether on every one. Wait, okay. If this yields no results, we could start doing multiple sets of 1. Okay, yeah, I've got a theory. I've got a theory off this, okay? So if this... Oh, we spawn on a... This is cool. This is nice. Damn it. Oh, if that was just closer. Oh, look how much iron nuggets there. Oh, almost 27. So, yeah, some gold nuggets, some iron nuggets, 2 gold swords, super nice. So, it's easy to go to the Nether here, but what do we find if we do go to the Nether here? That's the question I'd like to find out the answer to. And indeed we're about to. Thanks for interacting with your chat token. Nice use, says Perpetual Vacuum. Thank you, Mr. Perpetual Vacuum. Yeah, a lot of people, again, the bigger you get, the more people are just mad at you. Because they can invent a reason to be mad, and you can't respond to it so easily. 480 minus 192. So, that way, okay, it's just too far. Basically, no fortress, easily found. Cool seed, but not a great one. Not the greatest one. It's cool that we found it just while playing around with that, though. Now we convert this, the decimal, so wait, again, keep adding it. Time for me to get some sleep, love the stream. Good luck finding a new Speedy Seed, DX Toy Cat. Thank you, Ice Maiden, DX Toy Cat. The new plan here, right, is to, okay, that's the seed. Yeah, I feel like if this isn't your results, because we're getting pretty close to the end now. We've got 33. We've only got like another like 6 or 7 of these to try out. If none of them are exactly the same, we'll take the same seed from that island thing and we'll manipulate that one, but with like groups of 1 maybe that we can move around until we find something. Oh, ruin portal near spawn again. See, that is a suspicious coincidence actually, because they nerf these significantly. So to find 2 near your spawn implies that maybe ruined portal generation is somewhere in the first... I don't know. This is actually... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the 15th, 16th... The 25th or 26th... Wait, no. The 7th or 8th digit of binary might have something to do with the ruined portals. There's an easy way to confirm that one, I would say. Yeah, actually, I think it's possible. It's only a theory right now, and it's a bad theory because we've only got 2 data points. But the fact that this happened both times next to spawn, it's interesting. It indicates something interesting. It's like a... Also, look... Oh, here we go. We want to locate a fortress, which is too far away to be interesting. Actually, would we even check where a fortress... We didn't check where a stronghold was. We just went straight through there. So this is potentially interesting without a good Nether. Actually, no, it's not. Yep, the nearest stronghold is kind of near, but not really. And we're an iceberger, boys. This is the best game ever. Roses are red, Toy Cat is lonely. I just need a word that rhymes with baloney. So what will be really interesting is if this next seed also has a ruin portal near spawn. It probably shouldn't, but it might. And if it does, that tells us some fun facts. Okay, I don't know why I'm changing around the difficulty. Let's do this. So we're just going to do a few more off these. The lack of a speedrunning seed at all is really starting to get to me. I really thought we could... there's small similarities between cousin seeds, but right now we don't know a lot yet, says Venom Lord. My theory is that it's probably nothing until we can... I want to find like a definitive link between seeds and the digits that prove it. I don't know... we might not find it by doing this, but at the very least we're checking out a new seed every time. And at the very best, we're hopefully finding something very cool. So... That's my strategy. If it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. Also, by the way, I think the nearest... Okay, yeah, this is a bad seed. And there's no... Ruin pigmenting. Sad I don't get to hear Pigstep when a member joins. Honestly, best parts of the streams, right? Toy Cat talking, like, you know, there's plenty of British people on the internet that say words. And most of them can say words that actually make sense. So they've got that holding over me. But when it comes to the Pigstep plan, when a thing comes up, that's the good stuff right there. So, again, very unlikely that we can do something so small. What I'm going to do after this. Wait, first of all, what's the seed? Spawn in a little lake with nothing of note anywhere nearby. Okay, this sucks. Best part of the stream is when you accidentally rhyme and said, "Oh, that rhymed." I will admit, I do enjoy when I rhyme by accident. It is a small bit of enjoyment for myself. So yeah, we're going to assume that every single bit plays around with the overworld in some way. Every single individual bit will change some checksums somewhere. Even when they're all set to 0. Which is great. Honestly, that's what makes the seed, Krishak's organ seed or whatever so interesting. The 0 seeds, they still result in math values that are interesting in some ways. Maybe the max seed would also be interesting. Okay, wait, let's look at Stronghold. Nothing to see here. And the seed isn't the same. Blank seeds gives you a random seed. That is, in fact, true. 2 seeds ago, you didn't put in the seed. Are you sure about that one? Wait, let's check. 6, 7. Oh, yeah, you're right. We didn't load this one up. So what we'll do is we'll... 6, 7, 10, 9, 8, 8, 7. 6, 7, 10, 9, 8, 8, 7. 6, 7, 10, 9, 8, 8, 7. 6, 7, 10, 9, 8, 8, 7. 6, 7, 10. Thank you so much, Porsche Van, for becoming a member on the channel. Welcome to the club, my good friendo. 6... Oh, I need to just look up. 6, 7, 10, 9, 8, 8, 7. Nice and easy. Okay, so now we've got that ready to go. We type it in, and we're great. Seed Pigstep. Should we type in Pigstep as a seed? Thank you so much, by the way, for becoming a member. I love the Pigstep. I was trying to store some information in my brain at the time, so I couldn't respond to it fully. But I assure you that I like Pigstep. And sometimes the people who make it play too. What's Gucky, mate? Says OG Flex. Oh, you're gonna flex with your Gucky clothing right here. Ooh, proud of you for that one, I guess. Who wants seed Pigstep? Did that on purpose, says Posha Van. Oh, really? You were trying to throw me off of it. You know, honestly, can't even be too mad at that one. Can't even be too mad at that. Well, at least you became a support cat. The best type of member, by the way. Gonna shun all you cheap cats out of there. No. Thank you to anyone who supports the channel anyway. Gucky. That's the brand. Gucky. It's pretty sure that's how you say it. Prove me wrong, internet. Prove me wrong. Oh, what's that? You can't. What's that? You don't have a scientifically backed source to confirm that it's actually Gucci. No, it's definitely Gucky. Definitely Gucky. Let's try this again. Oh, let's go. So, isn't the best type of member cat rich cat? You know, I've just changed my mind. Okay, chat. You know, second best type. Everyone, let's go back to, you know, I agree. The rich cats, they know what's going on. They know what's going on the best. They have secret playlists that you guys can't see. You ever think about that? There's a secret playlist only people who give whatever ridiculous amount of money it is a month can see. I set it up as a joke to make everyone feel bad. Because, you know, that's why cinemas, like, have, like, it's called, like, false pricing. Like, you set the baseline and then you, like, make someone feel bad about something. By making you feel like a membership could cost $60 or it could cost $6, you're like, wow, $6 is a really good deal. But it's like, haha, it's all giving money to an internet strangers, you idiots. I do be the best playlist. It's a nice playlist, right? Okay, I think we found the highest seed we can get up to. We might have even gone above the highest seed. 2147. Wait, 32-bit. Max integer. I think we went above it, actually. 2147, 483, 647. We're at 484. So yeah, we've gone above it. That was the last seed that we could get to a normal binary. So we play around with 2 digits at a time now. Or, what we can do instead... is we're going to start playing around multiple digits for the... you know that seed that was really good? Everyone loved it, right? It was... 5... Okay, that's fine. This nice and easy. I actually can't find it. Okay. Tries in the seed luck and perfect. Okay, what we'll do right now first. We're going to load up... That's not how seeded randomization works. Thank you very much, Fifia OG, for the yelling. No, what it is every single part of the equation, like the first 4 bits might be used to work out if there's a thing. Your last 2 speedrun seeds were negative numbers, just saying. I'm just saying, flip a coin. No, I think the negative, yeah, the negative side of things. This is just my feelings, but negative numbers do always come up with more interesting results. But there's obviously no statistical backing for that. So yeah, do you have a shingle on your neck? I don't actually know what it is, but it is really gross and it hurts when I touch it. I'll tell you that much. But I want people keep saying it's a hickey, and I like that as an explanation. Yep, I have people who love me in my life. They love me so much they cause pain to my neck. Yeah, you like that, friends? So let's try the seed pig step. Oh, not caps. Pig step. Pig step. I mean, it must be a good seed, right? There's no way it can't be. That's how Minecraft seeds work. I got support cat, says Poshavan. Exactly. You get it, Poshavan. You understand the correct membership tier. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what's around here. That stronghold is out of reach, so we call it a quit. Do pog step. Imagine if it was the one. Yeah, imagine if the C that every speedrunner had to type was pig step every time. So what we're going to do, just for fun here, right, is we're going to type luck and perfect. It's definitely too long. It will just turn into, like, a bunch of digits. But again, just for fun, let's see what happens when we type this in. Luck and perfect. Let's go. It's a disguised vampire bite in his neck. Toy Cat's something to a bat person. That's why he only streams at night. You know what, Kieran Brandt? You've got me. You got me right. Oh, God. Oh. So the stronghold is closer to spawn than you'd imagine, but we're really far away from the origin. So this is an interesting world in its own right, but also a garbage world for what we're trying to do. So, cancel Toy Cat, his donation shaming. I totally should do that some more. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to get this seed. Actually, not. No, what we're going to do is we're going to beat Minecraft on this seed right here. So 5, 4, 2, 6, 3. I don't know. I can't find it in the chat anymore. Someone recommend. Oh wait. Also, someone took Toy Cat and made it into binary, and then converted to decimal. So we're just gonna try Toy Cat, but in binary form, just for fun here, internet. Let's see what we get when we type that. Oh, that is far too long. That's gonna. Oh, that's not actually gonna turn into a thing. So this, whatever. We'll just try it anyway, just for fun here, because it's, you know, we're having fun here, right? We're goofing off. Toy Cat, but it's in binary. This is what we do today. Toy Cat, but in binary. That's how you spell binary, fun fact. You might think it's binary, but it's definitely binary. Don't let the pandemic get into your head, everyone. It'll eventually pass. The best thing we can do is not panic and stay positive. That's what the government wants you to think, man. The best thing we can do is panic and buy all the toilet paper the store has. You might think, surely food is more important than toilet paper, Toy Cat. No, panic buy toilet paper. Panic buy all the toilet paper you can. Pick as much of it up as the store will allow you to. And then you'll be good. So, it's interesting. Are these the Fletcher's ones, by the way? Or is it just like a house that happens to be next to a big tower? Because I never realized that they always have a house next to them until just now. Unless there's a fletching table at the top or something. That'd be real wacky. But yeah, what type of profession is this meant to be for? I really don't know. But, that's your opinion. Nah, Mo Russia, that's definitely correct. Buying toilet paper is the way to get through disasters. It's the only way. It's the, it's our national pride. Thank you very much. Sleepy cat. So what we're going to do is we're going to find that seed from before. The one that everyone loves. And just for fun here, at the end, let's see how a speedrun off it goes. Because we have to get gold. Like, it genuinely might go okay. We might get under 15 minutes. And that'd be kind of fun. So just for fun here, let's try in survival. Without any preparation whatsoever. A speedrun of this seed. Multiplayer, invite only. So chat, do you want to see some speedrunning at the end here, just for fun? So again, we've known about the seed before. It's not good without perfect RNG, but it can be okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use it, and it's gonna be great. Specifically, not Toycat Texas, Steffi Kana. You should try the stream coach you leaked yesterday. I leaked one today as well. That's the worst. I'm just kidding. I want to see the old seed 709-91378. How's it broken? We should try that as well, actually. I think is that the one that I used to use when I was... No, wait, what is... I recognize that seed. Is that the... Oh, that's the old seed, the one that we were using till yesterday. It doesn't have a ruin portal anymore. Pookie. You can see at the start of the stream if you go all the way back. You want to temporarily go there and come back. But thank you for not paying the Toycat tax, Steffi Kana. Avoiding those. Also, Bedrock, best of luck looking for a seed. What would you say is the most controversial addition to 1.16? A lot of people seem to really dislike the ruin portals and the bastions because they, like, give you stuff. But I think it's a dumb controversy anyway. I think it's a dumb controversy. So yeah, let's just give this a whirl, I guess. Chat, Toycat speedruns a seed that isn't good for speedrunning, just to see if maybe it is good for speedrunning despite what everyone assumes. So yeah, it's a pretty good spawn, honestly, like all things considered, right? Like you spawn, you get some chests, you get a lot of gold, you get some food as well, which is nice, surprisingly. Then we're gonna break through the wood for this one because we need a crafting table, I think, later. We get some of the... we get some obsidian, which is nice. And some gold, which is, again, one of the things I was specifically missing. Then we go for a third one of these, because we need some of the wood here as well. We'll just go for both bits of wood, because I think we need 3 bits for some of the crafting we want to do. And there we go. We got enough obsidian to make a portal already. Super dumb. And we got enough iron... we'll make a golden shovel, or an iron shovel. I'm not sure which. So, make ourselves an iron shovel, nice and fast. We probably want a diamond... Oh, God. Let's just put that on, put that on. Put that up there as well. Then we want to take the iron shovel down, and we're just going to go to the bottom of the ocean, and we're going to find the fastest gravel that we can, and we're going to just turn it into flint. Just turn into flint. We need 1 bit of flint for a flint and steel, and then we need some for a Fletcher as well. So there's 1. There's more. Oh, okay, and now we're out there. So we're going to take this on land where it's slightly faster to break anyway, and we're taking damage, but it's fine. It's a terrible speedrun anyway. We don't need to worry about actually being efficient with our strategy right here. We just need to worry about getting some flint. And as you can see, it's awful. But yeah, I just feel like the RNG possibilities of like the good luck you can get from spawn make this a potentially great seed on that front. But it's not a great seed when all of this happens to you right off the bat. So next up, the thing we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves an end portal. A nether portal, sorry. Just like this. We can light it later on fire, of course, but for now, it's good to have it, so we get rid of the wasted spot. And then we place some more of these down. And there we go, we got the third bit of flint. So now, we can make ourselves an axe or something, I guess. I'm not sure if we actually want one, but you know what, we have the iron. Let's go ahead and let's waste it on... Actually, we want an iron pickaxe for sure, I think. So then what we do is we're going to use the iron pickaxe to get enough for a stone axe. Because we definitely need some stone at some point. I'm not sure what we want the crafting for, but... Oh wait, we need it for a thingamajig. Then what we're going to do is we're going to Get some of this go. We're gonna kill the cats actually. Oh damn it! They're getting out of the way. Stop it! Stop running away! It's not okay. I need that flint for a flint steel. Oh, I need a bucket, but I don't need a bucket. That's why it's fine. Then we go in here. Trying to get rid of you. Get some pork chops. And yeah, because we don't really have much food otherwise once these things are gone. Then what we do is we start chopping down some wood in the houses. And we want to make ourselves a fletching table if I haven't already, which I haven't. Bad toy cat, I'm going to go ahead and say. We're going to make ourselves the fletching table. We're going to get this going. And you can see how even with this like perfect RNG setup. Oh, geez, what happened there? Even with this like perfect RNG setup, it's still not actually perfect. Hey, thank you for becoming a channel member. Please become a Fletcher. It's right here. You can see he's just running around the village picking up new professions. Welcome to the club, friendo. And yeah, that means it's going to be really, really hard for us to actually get ourselves a fletching villager. Which is, again, it's annoying, but it's just the cost of doing business on this seed. Then we want to get ourselves enough wood for... And you can see how already it's like, even though we can go to the nether, we don't have the gold. And we also don't have the arrows yet and the bow. Which means even once we've done all of this, it's not super, super, super fast. But, you know, we believe anyway. We believe regardless. And we make a whole stack of sticks times 2. We trade those sticks times 2. And indeed make some arrows. We'll buy the bow now and we'll get some more arrows in a second. And there we go. We can go to the nether in 4 minutes, which is super fast. But now we're at a huge disadvantage once we get there. Because we don't have... Oh, wait, we need to make a whole stack of those. We're at a huge disadvantage once we actually get to the nether. Which means that the huge benefit is mostly kind of downplayed. But maybe it's all okay because we can find gold there. And we can trade a lot more gold with a lot more piglins, right? Or something along those lines. I'm not too sure. So what we're going to do first, because it's just more consistent, even though it's less consistent, is we're going to go to the... Actually, if we get ender pearls from the piglins, like enough of them, maybe that'd be okay. But yeah, we're not really thinking about it on that level. We run this way across the soul... Oh, actually, soul speed boots would... Yeah, you definitely want to go to piglins first if you're doing this, but again, we're just kind of goofing off of this speed run. So logic is not the thing we are using. So, oh lord, are we good? I think we're good. We're gonna have to mine through this wall or go around it, and neither of those strategies sound too great. Again, you can really just see the issues with what we're doing. Just become immediately transparent once we try to actually do stuff here. But that's fine. Yeah, you'd need to use an ender pearl even here, just to make this all stack together. Which means you want 14 ender pearls, 11 for the portal. And then you want some extras for... Okay, so bridge over to that, and then keep on mining. Oh lord, I've lost my way on this seed, honestly. I've lost my way. Where is the... We want to be outfit. I'm stuck in a big... Oh lord. Okay, there we go, we're out. And now we bridge over here, using a block that is prone to ghast explosion. And then we mine... Okay. I think we go through this wall right here. And there are some blazes. I don't know precisely where in this wall. But again, we just kind of dig around until we find it. Should have really stored those things in my head before doing this really, right? So I think actually it's up there. Oh god, yeah, we have to go across another one of these. Just giant traversals. Oh, except there's a ghast. Don't like that at all. Is there a piglin over there? No, it's a zombie piglin. So yeah, we want to keep on doing this. On PC, this should be in theory super fast, but I really don't trust myself with this entirely. I'm going to be honest with you. Then we want to bridge up and go this way a little bit. It's entirely fine what we're doing right here. Everything's okay. And then we mine through this little chunk in the wall. And you can see why this is a bad seed for this now, right? I'm hoping. Maybe not, maybe you can't. Maybe you still think this is the perfect seed, Toy Cat. What is going wrong here? And if that's the case, then that's okay. But if you are seeing... Oh! Lord. I hate the random holes that you sometimes find. There's so many of them.
Sexy glitchless run at 11:21.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing. Basically that old seed, you can't beat Minecraft faster than that. I think being Minecraft faster than that in general, it's gonna be forever because now they've nerfed all Minecraft seeds effectively. But especially doing it faster than in that particular category, it's just gonna be next to impossible to do, which is cool. Like super well played to him. But I just want to clarify that. But yeah, you can see why this isn't gonna be a super fast thing, right? Getting blazes that fast is nice. And again, for a co-op run, this is amazing. But for a solo run, I don't know about that. Whoa! Okay, so we're just gonna kill you. Even though we need piglins, we need different types of piglins at different times. So we're gonna climb up here instead, which is a bad idea, apparently it turns out. Yep. Oh, we're just gonna follow the cave we made before. I don't know why I didn't just think of that immediately. So, hop down. We don't have much food we can waste. Oh lord, how did I get up here? I don't know how I got here, internet. I guess I am gonna mine my way back into the tunnel. How did I do that? This is, whatever, it's a new seed. Just keep it going. Now we mine through here. And then back through here. And we just want to get ourselves out of this. Okay, we're good. So you can see, I think if we like optimize this, it'd be better. Okay, super nice, right? Super nice. Out we go. Oh, Lord. See this? I can just like... That is kind of satisfying to do. Again, you can't do that on a controller effectively, but apparently we can do it here on a keyboard mouse. And then we're still not quite even back there yet. We've still got a little bit of a way to go. But again, we're going to wait till the... Oh, and also we're running out of food. There's no food supply, which doesn't sound like a big deal until just now. Okay, so now we run this way, or past a bunch of skeletons. Just straight through them. We could kill them for a bow, actually. That might be a faster way to do that than fletching. Because you're not guaranteed a bow. But... Yeah, no, but you need to buy arrows anyway, so you can't farm skeletons that way. Unless you only wanted to use 10 or something. Is this a new seed? It's not the most effective seed in the world, but it is a seed. Oh, Lord, let's just eat. Get this kind of done. This is the one time in my life where I'm like, I wish we had hoglins so bad. Without hoglins, I'm gonna have to start eating apples in a minute, and people say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but it does not keep Dr. Dragon away. Actually, you know, the fact that, like, by now we're, like, even with all of those mistakes, it's still, like, 10 minutes as we approach this. And we could be out there in a minute if we get the right trades in the right time. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So now we kind of climb in here. We do so fairly simply. I think we'd want to climb on top normally, but whatever. For now, just kind of stack as we run forwards. Do we have any more blocks we got? Oh, Lord, more network, actually. Perfect. So now we just kind of bridge the gap. The pigs are going to attack me, I just realized, on sight. So we really want them to not be mad today. Bear in mind, we're relying on a lot of goodwill from the piglins already. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay, so... Bear in mind, we don't have a single bit of real defense from them, besides throwing gold and hoping for the best. Whew. So then we hope that ender pearls get made from this real soon. Did we get any gold back? No, we didn't. Oh, we only got 4 blaze rods, by the way. We need 5. That's a big mistake, too. So yeah, now we throw these on the ground again. And we wait for that to happen, and in the meantime, we can, like, check chests. Again, I don't know where all of them are, but we would be checking chests at this point. We could also mine some Nether Blackstone. Get some ingots, potentially. But you can see how, like, oh yeah. In reality, 18 gold nuggets is still not enough. Even then, it's like, we should still be hoping for some more. And the more comes from down there, which is obviously a super rough way to do this one. So the actual reality is you need to go... You know, we'll leave these guys trading. There's some nice iron nuggets. That's cool. We'll leave these guys trading. But we need to get down there with limited food, limited supplies. We didn't bring a hay bale either, which... So I forgot we'd be doing so much falling today, if I'm being honest with you. So we kind of climb around the edges. They're all mad at me because I have no gold armor yet. I would love to find some, but to do that we need to find chests, which also makes them mad. And yeah, this is... It'd be cool to do this run just because it involves the Piglin Bastion, which who doesn't love that? We're actually just going to kill this guy straight up. It might be worth killing all the piglins because they'll respawn probably, right? I don't know if that's how the mechanic works at all, but I guess we find out. Yeah, we need to find out. Oh yeah, oh god, they're even jumping to their deaths if it means they can get to me faster. Do not like the surrounding. It's actually kind of cool to take one of these things on. I like it as a. Oh god, and that was a mistake, and it's over. So you can see how you could speedrun this seed, but as a solo person, it's such a bad idea. As a duo, it maybe works. It maybe works, and even then, we'd have to like test and confirm. And for a solo run, it definitely isn't faster than we can't beat. Again, the fastest time right now is under 12 minutes. Apparently, the board has been updated to confirm. We can't beat under 12 minutes on this seed. That's why you don't want to use this one. So yeah, we've got to get Hay Bale, which would have saved some of that full damage. But even then, we'd still be fighting off a lot of piglins, which is hard to do. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this thing. If you all enjoyed it, then you can subscribe. And if you didn't all enjoy it, then you know what? Haha, I got you because you're watching me anyway. I'm just kidding. Thank you for spending some time with me. It's a lonely time. Here in these times of this this update has broken speedrunning, and it might not ever recover. The hope is there will be a seed found. I'm sure eventually there will be, but how long that takes is a while, which means the current like world records are basically crystallized in stone. I will forever sadly be fourth for whatever it is on the speedrun world record, but that's cool. I got a lot of people in speedrunning. A lot of people are giving it a whirl now, and that's something cooler than any of these times or any of these things. And that's the fun of it, in my opinion. That's the fun of it all. I hope you had a wonderful day. We're going to be doing a full boss live stream at some point. Somewhat soon. I think it'll be a lot of fun. You can come watch that soon. And everyone remember, simp for your grandmas. I agree, Cassidy Schmidt. And goodbye, Poshavan, and everyone else who isn't Poshavan. And everyone who is neither Poshavan nor not Poshavan. Also, I've got RTX related video soon. It's gonna be sponsored. Look forward to it. I might beat Minecraft, but with RTX just for fun. Because that sounds like a fun way to use big company money, right? Anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye.